January 26, 2026, and we are coming to you live in what could be the end of days.
Oh, no.
Oh, it is. I just opened up my my weather calendar. So I talked to Tony Burton yesterday, my super agent who's up in New York, and he sent me a video of the snow coming down and him. He couldn't shovel it fast enough. The snow blowing out of the way was just coming. That was ridiculous. And then I saw a ton of video about Bobby's house. I mean, those guys have 2 feet of snow. It's crazy. So I just looked down to see what it is for us. Have you guys looked?
Yeah.
Yes.
Today, not so bad. High of 71. Then it gets a little cool at night. Low of 43. Then tomorrow, high of 57. Low of 35. And it's going to be in the 30s all week long. Yep. All the way up. And then Sunday for the stadium game, they couldn't have planned this any better. High of 47 on Sunday.
Nice.
Wow.
That's great.
Yeah.
Let me see, Bert. High of 67 on Friday. Those nipples are going to be hard. He's going to be topless and cold. Oh, it's going to be a freezing week here in Tampa. Joe.
Yeah.
Do you think, in your opinion,
Yes.
that Ralphie is warm enough outside?
I would like to go check today, but I know he has been. But I mean, this kind of weather we haven't seen yet.
I think I got to bring him inside.
We might have to bring him in.
I think we got to bring him in.
Are you just going to let him roam in the house?
No. I mean, I would, Carmen, except when he pees, it's like his gallon just comes out. You know what I mean?
Well, we still have that dog crate, though, right?
What's that, Joe?
We still have that dog crate.
Yeah, we have the dog crate.
So
That's
put him in that.
Put him in the crate, and I'll put a blanket over it, and I'll get a little heater out here, so he'll be comfortable.
You can't stick him in there for a week.
I mean, you can.
Yeah.
He can move. He can turn around in there.
All right.
Yeah, I know it sucks. I would rather have him be able to roam in a certain area in the garage, but I don't think I have the space.
Yeah, I was going to say, could we build like a makeshift pen out there where he had a little bit of room?
Probably. I mean, I don't know. I would love to let him roam around the house. I really would. I think that the dogs would have a ball with him.
I'm sure Tom could find you a 10 by 10 AstroTurf. Put that down.
Just put it down, yeah.
And then put like some benches around it and make like a makeshift little.
I didn't really prepare ever to have to bring him in for a long period of time.
Yeah.
I only figured hurricanes and that sort of thing. Yesterday, show you what a great pet owner I am. Yesterday, I ran out of lettuce. Which is what I feed him, three heads of romaine lettuce every day. And I ran out of lettuce, so I knew I couldn't get some for a little while, and he looked like he was hungry. He was looking around, so I fed him 3 cucumbers. And I just threw the cucumbers into the pen, and the third one hit him right in the head.
Oh.
Right in the head, and his head went in his shell, and he went, he hissed at me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I never had that problem with him.
They're good with cucumbers?
Yeah, they can eat any vegetable.
Yeah.
They're good. I mean, you should stay away from the one like tomatoes and fruits because they're sugary, and it's hard for them to process that, but for the most part, anything green they could eat.
You like those bell peppers too, Mike.
Like he loves bell peppers. Loves bell peppers. My wife thinks that she loves him, that he loves her the most because whenever she comes outside, he comes right up to her. It's because he can see her fingernails, and he thinks she's got little tomatoes in there. That's what she thinks.
Yeah.
But let her believe what she wants. Anyway, everybody have a good weekend?
Yeah.
Yep.
Anybody do anything cool?
Nothing really cool, no. Just kind of hung out.
I went to Burns for dinner on Friday for my daughter's birthday.
Oh, yeah? How was that?
That was a good 7 hours of my life.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was great. I mean, it's exactly what you hoped it would be, but it was it's just a long process. Like halfway through, I quit. Halfway through dinner, I was like, I'm just done.
Yeah.
Lady goes, something wrong with your steak? I go, no, I think I'm just done. I've been here too long.
Yeah, I always feel bad whenever like you're full and you have like half the meal or more left. And they're like, was everything okay? And I'm like, yeah, I just don't want to eat. I mean, it's so much.
Yeah.
And then, do you want to take it with you? No, we're going somewhere,
Yeah.
And that sucks too, because you're like.
That sucks in the casino.
Yeah.
If you go to Council Oak, I ask them all the time, I'm like, can you guys just hold this in the freezer and
Yeah.
I'll get it? And they're like, no, we don't do that, dummy.
Can I sit it on the blackjack table with me?
Yeah, that's usually what has to happen. It's usually sitting on the floor next to somebody playing blackjack.
7 hours. Oof.
No, it wasn't really 7 hours, but it was a long.
Yeah.
We had dinner at reservations at 6:00. It was packed, so it was good. But then you go to the dessert room afterwards,
Right.
And that's another hour. So you just pile in
time
time.
for that.
Like going to the
time for all
melting
this.
pot.
I like to go in and
might as
out.
well, You might as well go melting pot.
Yeah.
Do that
Yeah,
for 4
burns
hours.
and melting pot are very similar. You're right, Joe.
I mean, for the length of time that it takes.
Oh, you can take a long time at McDonald's if you want to.
Yeah.
You know, eat fries individually.
I get bored at the melting pot after the first hour.
Yeah,
I haven't been to the melting pot.
they're probably tired of you too.
Probably are.
When's this old man gonna leave?
He's been here all day.
I've only been once to the melting pot, not with Mike Calta.
I was gonna say, weren't you supposed to go? Wasn't there?
We'll go for your wedding.
Yeah. No, it's okay. But I did go once. Overrated,
Oh,
in my opinion.
Yeah, and it's like a fun kind of do it one time kind of thing.
Right.
I thought it would be cool when Joey was little to take him because you could dip fruit and chocolate and all that. But the thing is, you're giving your kid a spear.
yeah.
Right.
And it's hot.
Yeah.
And now the thing is like with Amazon, you could order a kit and have everything shipped to your house
True.
and just do it at home.
True.
I am such a homebody. I really am.
My
Yeah.
mom used to make that for us all the time. Fondue is what we call it.
yeah.
You know, fondue, and you just had the spears, and you had bread and cheese and stuff.
Yeah, we had a chocolate fountain for a
Yeah.
while too.
Chocolate fountain.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I saw a video this weekend of a pregnant lady. She was hiding in her closet from her husband, and she had a chocolate fountain in there, and she was just eating it.
Yeah, there you go, Carmen. That's marriage.
Yeah.
You know what marriage is? There you go.
And he was trying to get in, and she got so mad. And I was like, I see this in my future.
The baby or the fountain?
Oh.
Both.
Mm.
Both.
Oh, by the way, my wife, who is very much a detective, told me, she goes,
She saw Carmen's belly.
Oh.
no.
That's-
She goes, I see these cute baby videos will pop up, and everyone, Carmen, liked it.
Yes.
Oh no!
Detectives on the case. She busted you.
Better get to it.
It's not a secret. Chad and I have some baby fever
Mm.
as newlyweds, and
You're gonna make a nice little mixed baby.
it's gonna be adorable.
You better hurry up and get up there in age.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gio, I'm aware of this. That's why it's very important for me to go actually see a doctor before we start trying.
Yeah, let's go.
And do some
Oh,
stuff.
you're not 50. You don't make it like you're so old.
I'm not, but I'm 34. I
Yeah.
will be 35 in
That's high risk pregnancy.
2 months. Yes, it's considered a geriatric pregnancy.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it is, there's higher risk. So there's certain things that I should do before we even start trying.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Prenatal vitamins, maybe?
yes, prenatal vitamins.
Thank you, Dr. Joe.
I'm
Yeah.
there. Mhm.
Ooh.
Fondue in the closet.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And I actually found this one conception pill where it actually helps you release eggs, and it increases your chances to have twins if you take it.
Oh, do you want twins?
Yeah, I want to be one and done, but I would
Oh.
we'd like to have two. And
That's
I don't
you think taking care of that mother is something?
Yeah, my brother had twins and he was miserable.
Yeah, but I mean, is it better to have them separate?
Yes.
Oh, I
Yeah.
don't. But I'm also scared if I go through pregnancy once, I'll never want to do it again.
Listen, I told you the tales of my wife. She was losing weight. She was so sick. She
Right.
was miserable. She had nurses coming over and putting her on an IV, and she had another kid.
Yeah,
So you want to? I when she said she wanted to have another kid, I was blown away
right,
because I liked that one, and I knew she didn't like the pregnancy. I was like, I thought we'd never go through this.
right.
And now that little snot just turned 13 years old and made me sit a goddamn volleyball for 12 hours yesterday.
See, I don't think we'd want to wait that long. I think we'd want to have them closer in age.
Yeah.
But I do Chad's mom and I talked about it this weekend too. We don't want to have one because we don't want them to have only child syndrome like Chad.
Tarking off by himself.
Yeah.
I get you.
So, but I think twins would be cool. And twins do run. I have twins in my family.
Yeah.
So, but again, we're not there yet. We're
Double
not-
everything. Double 2 birthday cakes.
Yeah.
You got to buy 2 graduation parties.
Yeah.
You
But
got to do 2
also,
everything.
Ray Romano, who has twins, said twins are great as long as they're good looking. Because if they're ugly,
Yeah.
You're like, there's two of them.
It's true.
Yeah.
I mean, now my nieces are both like 19 years old, but like their whole lives, my brother was always bitching about how he had to buy double,
Two cars?
sure, yeah.
double of everything. Yeah.
Two cars when they get to a certain
Because you
age?
can't have them sharing everything.
Right now, he's paying
Right.
for two college tuitions.
Yeah.
Yep. At the same time,
At the
too.
same time.
If you have normal, like 3
Yep.
years apart or something,
Yeah.
2 years, at least you got a little buffer time. But to just bang, both of them go, okay, we're both going
Yeah.
to college.
Like he wouldn't change it now, but he's bitched the entire time.
All right, you guys talked me out of it. I will not take that pill.
No,
it
we
seem-
need 2 birthday cakes.
Does it seem like to you, too? It's definitely as for me, more people have come out of the woodwork asking me for money lately.
Oh, yeah?
Have you seen any of that?
No.
Asking you specifically?
Like sad cases, like who's sick and who's having troubles and not knowing where their next paycheck's coming, and then asking me for money. And like one lady, I almost gave her $100 because I felt so bad. Yeah, but hold on, my heartstrings went like this. Oh my god! And then I was like, all right, I mean, I can probably spare $100. And I mean, if the lady didn't have food,
Yeah.
And then I look down and it says, "You do not follow each other on Instagram." I'm like, "Oh, you didn't even follow me on Instagram." I'm not paying you. But like now, how do I know that she's legit? She doesn't
you
even follow
don't.
me. Yeah,
You don't.
I know.
Well, maybe she listens to the show.
Yeah, but why didn't she follow me on Instagram?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
there is a small handful of people I'm helping out.
Yeah, I don't know. Listen, I'm a sucker.
You are.
You're also a target.
Yes, Bobby Kelly. I lost 2 bets to him about the Patriots. We bet one in Costa Rica that the Patriots would not even make it to the Super Bowl, and then last week I bet him that they would lose the championship game. So I had to pay him $200 in 2 separate bets, and I posted it. I wrote "Patriots are gay" on the note, and he reposted it online. And then I got 500 people requesting money from me on Venmo. Now they all have my Venmo, and they're all like, "Yo, you owe me $100." Ain't happening. I don't know. I just feel bad. I feel like, but I never know. Like every once in a while, I'll see in the neighborhood Facebook group, some lady will be like, I've been looking for a job for 3 months. I don't know what I'm going to do. My rent is coming up, and the kids are at school. And I'm like, the kids got to go to school. You got to pay for the rent. I feel bad. Like I feel like you're supposed to help those people out, but you never know what's real and what's not.
Nobody asked me for money. I never get that.
Well,
Whenever I see any of that on social media, I go, "Oh, that's terrible." Oh, look, a cute dog.
yeah, I don't know why it stays with me. It really does. It makes me feel bad, and it makes me feel. And then, I've probably gotten taken a couple of times, so I have to just rely on knowing that.
I think people figure it's worth a shot. We'll see if
Old dumb face.
old money bags
send
will hit my Venmo up with a couple $100.
me- Yeah.
You know?
Could you do that? I mean, I would feel so bad if I lied to somebody and said I was having a hard time, and they started.
If
I
you
mean,
lied to
yeah,
them,
if they're lying.
Yeah.
If you're making up the story.
If they're not, you feel bad because you're like, Jesus, they're doing so bad that they gotta
I know.
just hit up anybody.
Reach out to strangers.
Yeah.
Like, I got to go to Burns tonight, and this guy's can't pay his.
Yeah.
But I think
Power
that
bill.
way sometimes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if I'll skip a meal, or I'll skip a fancy
Yeah.
meal if it means you can help somebody out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're like, well, I got to go to Burns tonight.
This guy DM'd me in like 4th hour at the dessert
yeah.
room.
Yeah.
I said, hey, buddy,
Yeah.
I'm in the dessert room. Leave me alone.
I was in the middle of telling the valet to bring around my new Hummer
Yeah.
while I was at Burns.
Oh, how did this turn negative on me? I just
negative at all.
This is all negative on me.
Telling Bobby to tip him $20.
Yeah.
Because
By
that's
the
what I
way,
do.
I didn't drive myself to Burns.
Oh, of course. Sorry.
Come on.
I was texting my driver to pick me up from the dessert room at Burns, and this
Right.
guy wanted to borrow $100.
Thank you. Get that straight. Can somebody explain to me what happened at the radio station this weekend?
No, not exactly, because I got to be honest with you. That kind of just came about, and then to me, also, I don't pay attention to a lot of emails,
Right.
but I don't think it was explained what was going on.
Not to us.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
There
There was a meeting about it last Wednesday. I tried to log. I wasn't going to be able to be here like physically, but I did try to log in through meetings, and I sat there for 15 minutes and nothing happened.
Oh.
So I texted JoJo. I was like, "Hey, I don't want to miss this meeting, but nothing's happening." She's like, "It's fine. I'll fill you in." And then that was the last I heard about it.
So evidently it was they're doing something with All Children's Hospital,
Mm-hmm.
and there's a Radiothon, is it coming up or was that this weekend?
That happened.
No, it's coming up.
No, it's
I think
coming
it's
up.
coming
That was
up.
like
What was
a
that?
pre.
This was they were hosting families for like an event at the radio station.
Okay. See, I don't know.
I don't know either. I don't feel like. I mean, I would have definitely have gone to that if they asked me to, or if somebody explained. Like, I didn't really know what it was. I had heard all these things, and
Yeah, I think
there was celebrities involved, and they were supposed to reach out, and there was something going to happen, and then I got nothing.
Yeah, I think if you read email, it's in the email.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't really.
I think there were a lot of emails about it.
Yeah.
Too many emails.
Yeah.
They're from the wrong people.
Well, the meeting that Carmen's talking about, I read that and I go, what? I really did. I just went,
Yeah.
what? Like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna sit there and some guy's gonna tell me about radio. I didn't know what was going on. Really.
Oh no, that's a different thing.
Oh,
that's
was
in February.
Oh,
No,
Jesus.
I went to that meeting. That was last week.
You went to that?
Yeah,
How was that?
it was all right. It told us about the radiothons coming up.
I'm so confused.
It was
So
only,
that's what we're talking about now. But
this was
but we-
like a precursor to the actual radiothon.
How many
Right.
So-
goddamn meetings you have
I
to have before the
know.
meeting?
Well, they were
It's too
hosting the
much.
families with their children at the radio station, so they had like different like gave tours to the kids of the radio station.
Gotcha.
And they had Thunderbug out there, and I helped set up the Capybara Cafe out there, and so the kids could have a petting zoo. So this was like for the kids to come to the radio station and see how everything works.
But there's still an event later.
Yes.
But then also we have a meeting that we all have to attend about being a radio personality, and that's in February.
I think that happened.
No, that
right?
happened. That the meeting I just went to last week was
for
that.
the radiothon.
Yes.
Right. No, I'm talking about something different.
Wow.
What are you talking about?
There's a meeting that we all have to go to in February.
Nope.
I'm not going.
I'm not going to.
Okay. I'm telling you this.
Can you find that email?
Yes, hold on.
All
I'm
right.
looking because we got it sent to us a couple of times. But yeah, it's like February 21st.
February 21st.
February 21st is a Saturday.
Yeah. Good luck.
Yeah.
Hold on. That might not be the right date.
the radiothon, I believe, is the 19th and 20th.
Oh, we're playing.
So maybe that's, I don't know. Okay. Maybe we're talking about the same thing. I thought they were separate.
Got plans.
The actual event, I believe, is the 19th and 20th.
19th is a Thursday.
Yeah,
So it's a 2-day event?
I believe so, yes.
Oh, my God. The 20th, we're playing in Plant City.
Yeah.
Well, it's during the broadcast
Yeah,
day.
I'm just saying, just letting everybody know.
No.
And the 7th, Galvin's not available.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Resting.
No, I don't know. It just said no Galvin. on
No,
there.
I know.
Oh,
It's the 8th is my marathon.
Literally resting.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, man.
I'm not.
Is that
going-
here?
I'm not going anywhere. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
St. Pete.
Did you find it, Carmen?
I'm looking. You
You made it up. It's in your head.
Okay. I'm telling you.
I went to a meeting last week, and the only people that showed up were me and Drew.
At the station.
No, I logged in through Zoom.
Yeah, so I tried to log into that and I sat there for 15 minutes and it was just a black screen.
Yeah, I don't
Oh
know.
yeah, I logged into that too.
No.
Black screen.
Yep.
Listen, I even texted JoJo and she
Yeah.
said, "No, we're running late. The meeting's starting later."
Well, that was the
Oh.
thing. We waited and
Yeah.
we couldn't wait. We had.
I was in
other
there. The
meetings.
only other person in there was Kim Kelly.
Oh.
So
I
you
was-
can
That must
see.
have been different because JoJo was not in the meeting I was in.
No, she wasn't. That's why I
Yeah.
texted her on my phone because nothing was happening
Yeah.
on the team's meeting.
I was incognito.
That's not how
It was
that
like
works.
me, Drew, and the guy that was running the meeting. And then Olivero popped on for a second and then left.
So it should be all set.
They
Scotty,
send out too
Scotty's
many
handle
emails.
everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
But yeah,
He's
this
the MC.
was all in the emails.
All right. I'll go through the emails.
It
Joe?
sounds like it's very concise and informative.
Yeah.
All right.
Nobody knows which one the other person's talking about. I was there. No, that happened last week. Nope, it's coming up on the 20th.
All right. I just want to make sure I wasn't the only one confused.
No.
Okay.
But that always seems to be the case. You know, it's always the joke of we work in communications, because it's always stuff, and you're like, what is going on? Like,
Yeah.
nobody ever. Oh, my favorite thing is when John will say, I told Mike, and I go, do you think Mike is passing along information to it? Like we have this little sit down.
Do you
What
believe
you
John?
have?
John just says that now. Oh, I told Mike
Yeah.
so he can get out of it.
Probably.
Come on now. Oh, told Mike.
Yeah. At the end of the day, we sit down and Mike has us all in a circle and we go, what do we have to share?
All right, guys.
Who
Here's
wants
what we
to
got.
share?
Here's what we got today. All right. 800-771-1025 are the phone numbers if you'd like to reach us on the show. Also, one thing, I'm not mad about this. This is just a PSA. I'm not mad. I appreciate you thinking of me and all that, but you don't have to send me a picture every time you see Medicine Man. I know what he looks like. I know where he lives. I know he shows up to events. I know he talks about me all the time. But you do not need to send me I guess he was at some car dealership this weekend, and man, oh man, did I get a lot of pictures of him.
I think he tells people send that to Mike Calta.
Well, maybe. He's got his own Facebook page. Go post it to the Facebook page. The man, the myth, the legend.
Right.
Medicine Man.
We'll see it there.
Go for what's that?
I said we'll see it there.
Oh, yeah.
Just post it to the Facebook page.
Yeah. We had championship football. The Super Bowl has been set.
Yes.
It is going to be the Seahawks and the Patriots, and I think that'll be a great matchup. That'll certainly be good. Two really good teams playing each other. I don't know. Who do you think? Do you think somebody has the upper hand already? Seahawks,
Yeah, they've been pretty dominant.
Yeah.
How many times do you think we'll see the clip in the next 2 weeks of Marshawn Lynch not getting the ball last time the Seahawks played the Patriots?
Yeah.
Like,
Last time, this is what happened.
Yeah, they're going to play it over and over and over and over.
Right.
Well, it's not this weekend. It's the next weekend, right?
Yeah.
Take a week off.
February 8th.
All right, good. It's exciting. I like to see it. Cost me $200 to see the Patriots go.
The Patriots game was, and then
I mean, it was impossible to watch. With too much snow, you couldn't see anything. They couldn't do anything.
Yeah, second half. But I mean, even the first half was just slow, just like nothing going on really.
Yeah.
But then the Seahawks and the Rams, Jesus, Darnold and Stafford both threw over 300 yards, 3 touchdowns. I mean, they were just going nuts.
Yep.
Just shootout.
How about how many times are you going to see the Drake May video of him in the stands for the Super Bowl?
Oh yeah,
And now
that's wild.
Playing in the Super Bowl. That is pretty nuts, man. It's good though. It's good for kids to see that you could really do it.
They love to have they love a storyline, good storyline.
They sure do.
To hammer for the next 2 weeks.
All right, let's take a break. Get the show moving this morning. It's Monday. We'll take your phone calls. We'll talk football. We got a lot of things to get to. We got celebrity deaths are happening, and we're not done with the death pool. We got to finish that. Ian Beckles will be here in the 9 o'clock hour.
Ian Beckles not coming today.
Not coming.
Not coming.
Why
today.
not?
He didn't tell me.
Oh,
He just said he's not able to make it.
He had a meeting he had to go to.
Yeah.
That's 2 weeks in a row.
Yeah,
Because we
'cause
weren't here Monday.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He did.
still
That's
could've
not on
came.
him.
No, he still could have came.
Still could have came.
He sent me a text yesterday, last night.
All right.
Yeah.
No big deal. All right. We'll take a quick break. We got Sporkle when we come back. It's the Mike Calta Show. This is 102.5 The Bone. Anybody doing any of those?
No.
Probably not.
All right.
I'm going to be at Gasparilla this weekend.
Carmen will be at Kegs and Eggs on Saturday.
Correct. From 11 to 1 at McDenton's. I'm very excited.
Yeah, that'll be a fun time.
Yeah.
You got Slutty Pirate. Wait, what did we just call it?
A Pimpo
Snow-
Pirate.
Who?
Pimpo Snow Pirate.
Pimpo Pirate.
Pimpo Pirate. Yeah.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I have not been able to go shop. I'm going to try and do that this week. But I do have some backup costumes and stuff that I can put something together with.
Well, you don't half-ass it. It's Gasparilla.
I know, but again,
I mean, you also got to remember you're a married woman now. Let's
No.
not go too crazy.
yeah. Well, my husband will be there with me.
Okay.
So, I actually like my husband, so I enjoy him coming
We
with me
also
to
like your
events.
husband, too.
I know
Yeah.
you feel the need to slut it up with the kids, but you're a married woman now.
I'm not setting it up with the kids. I'm setting it up for my husband.
All right.
Oh.
Because we're going to go home and enjoy the costume, obviously.
Arr.
Yeah. But again, I just haven't had time to go shopping. Ian gave me someone's number to reach out to because they have a vintage store.
I know. Rehab?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going to try and make it down there. Honestly, I just haven't had time. There is a thrift store next to my house, and it's huge.
You'd be better off there
Where?
at the thrift store
Oh, really?
because the other one's going to cost you more money.
Oh, I gotcha. Okay, so yep, I'm going thrifting.
Yeah.
But yeah, that
There's
one's
a big difference between thrift shop and vintage store.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. But I know Ian reached out and asked if she had exactly what I was looking for, and she does.
Oh.
But also, yeah, I'm not trying to spend a fortune on a costume for Gasparilla.
Yeah.
Because
You never got the pirate slut outfit from whatchamacallit? The sex shop?
Todd?
Yeah,
No, because I usually got like Halloween costumes,
Oh.
and I didn't want to get a pirate costume for Halloween.
Yeah.
You know, I always wanted to do
Joey's
something
have a
different.
backup pirate costume in Tampa.
I
Everybody
know.
needs a pirate costume to go to.
Well, and I do because I did some TV stuff for Gasparilla
Right.
with one of the stations. I can't remember which one. So I do have a pirate costume. You know, that's what I'm saying. Like I have backup stuff, but it's not the
There's
vision I have.
Nothing more boring than watching stupid Keith Kate from Channel 8 News. Yeah, and this is the float of the crew of the Mystic Buttholes. And he just explains who they are. Nobody cares what you have to say.
See, I think Spanish and we did it with MOR, and we were actually on the float with Jerry Springer.
Yeah, that's a different.
And-
No, I'm talking
right.
about like the
And then he
ones who are
died.
just set up talking
Yeah.
about.
Oh, yeah.
These are the Kiwanis Club of Lakeland, and
They're doing it like the Thanksgiving parade in New York,
right.
which yeah. But being in the parade was fun. So I still have the costume from that. So again, if I can't make it shopping, I will
All right.
still dress up.
I mean, you're representing the show.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Yeah, I'm staying far away from
Exactly.
It's far away. Friday night, I will be out. I'm going to go see Bert at the Benchmark Arena.
Are you going to
you
do some
performing?
make 'em ups?
I don't think so.
Why
First of all,
don't you think so? You
for-
think he's not going to? He said it.
I know he said it, but Bert says a lot of things that he doesn't mean. But also, I don't believe there's anything anywhere in my body that thinks that I'm ready to get up in front of 17,000 people and do 10 minutes of stand-up comedy.
I know. That's why we want you to do
I
it.
know
Yeah.
that. I know that. I would
Yes.
rather just walk up there and go like this and just let them boo me. Just bring it on. Yeah, I don't know that it's going to ruin my night.
How many minutes do you have?
I don't even know. I don't even know. I mean,
You
I
got a
could
tight
squeeze
5?
out 10. I got a tight 5.
There you go.
And you know a bunch of comedians. They can help you.
I'm not having them write stuff for me.
Yeah, but you got
Chat GPT.
No.
Oh,
Yeah, but that didn't even work for 6 at 9.
like you
Right, but you go and punch it up.
Mm.
you were
you give
talking
him the
about one
premise.
bit you did, and Bobby was able to make it even funnier just by like changing one line.
Yeah. Bobby's great at that. He's a professional. I just don't feel comfortable. It's going to ruin my whole night because the anxiety that I'm going to have about doing it is going to ruin my excitement of seeing Bert. And then if I go up there and just really do terrible, then it's going to ruin the rest of my night. Then I'm just going to want to go home and hide my face. It's better off if I don't do it.
what if you do like an interpretive dance or something?
That I might
Yeah.
be down
Yeah.
for. Yeah, you know, you can't hold me back when it's time to dance. I got to dance.
Too bad you can't juggle or something cool.
I mean, I can.
Yeah.
I can juggle, but who wants to see a?
Can you?
No, not really.
can't juggle.
Exactly.
No.
I can juggle.
I know. I've seen you juggle before. You
Yes.
know what I can't do that bothers me, Carmen? I can't juggle, and I can't ride a bike with no hands.
Really?
I can't ride a bike without no hands either.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That bothers me so much. I see people just whipping through traffic, leaning, steering with their hips, and I am like, I can't do that. I
don't
mean,
know
I can do it for a certain amount of feet, but there's people that just could ride their whole ride with no hands.
Oh, I mean, it's not surprising a guy who hasn't been on a bike in 38 years couldn't ride with no hand. You know what I mean? Like,
It's not true though. I have 2 bikes and I use them. I use the one of them even more than the other one. Yeah.
then you should be able to ride with no hands. You're right. You're a
I've
loser.
been using my hands the entire time. I've been using my
I was
hands.
trying to save you, but
Thank you.
I guess you are a loser.
I mean, you're going out in front of a hometown crowd.
Yeah, that's even more. I don't want to disappoint the hometown crowd.
Oh, I mean, they're gonna love you anyways.
If you need me to go out there and go, ladies and gentlemen, Bert Kreischer, I'm great at that.
Nobody cares about that.
Nobody wants to hear me.
That's not a talent.
Nobody wants that.
Anyone
Nobody-
can do that.
And
Yeah.
nobody wants to hear me tell jokes. There's 3 other comedians. They're in good shape there.
I mean, all right.
It's something you could cross off your bucket list.
I don't.
It's an
and
experience.
I've already been on stage in front of 20,000 people. My bucket list is crossed off.
Yeah, I don't think you need to.
Thank you, Calvin.
Huh, I
Thank
mean,
you. It's the anxiety is going to ruin my whole night.
if I'm there and I'm there to see Bert and they have 2 opening comedians and then this guy, I go, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, exactly,
What are we doing?
exactly.
What are we doing? I already had to sit through 2
What's
other
great
people
when
that aren't Bert.
when I'm there with Bobby is that I go out there and 5 minutes and I go, all right, enough of this guy. 5 minutes and I go, all right, next comedian. And they're like, great, this guy was just 5 minutes.
Yeah,
That's
but
all we need.
you're Mike Calta. You're not just this guy. They know who you are.
Right.
You know, that's our crowd. That's our people.
I
It's
don't
not
know.
like who's this guy.
I don't know that it is our crowd. I don't know.
They got.
Very, very
I
nervous,
see
Joe.
our logo in the stadium or the
Yeah.
arena all the time.
And with Bert,
Hey,
I would
Bert.
say you're looking at least 75% of the people in that building are going to know.
yeah.
Yeah.
So it's not just this guy. Like, they're like, Mike's here.
Yeah.
Hey, Mike's here.
Can I tell you what I'm particularly afraid of? I've never told jokes on that kind of setup before, like the
Yeah.
sound coming
Yeah.
back at me and all that stuff. That's going to be difficult.
Yeah, but I don't know. I mean, I'm sure they have the monitors dialed in, so it's pretty close to.
And they say
Like
you can't see past like the first like 2 rows or whatever.
Yeah.
So you're perfect.
Oh man.
Just you're looking into the darkness. You don't even know if it's going good or bad.
Listen, we'll just worry about this on Friday. We'll worry about it. on
By
Friday.
the way, I think we have some problems with Bert on Friday.
Why?
Well, for one, they're asking me how they're going to park the tour bus in your driveway.
They've brought the tour bus here before.
Yes,
All right.
they have.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell them to bring it on in then.
Yeah,
Hey,
tell 'em
basically just park it right in the middle of the
All right.
thing.
I tell them that it's a cul-de-sac
Yeah.
and that they've pulled in and turned around before.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, there were times where I woke up and he's been sleeping in my driveway. So, yeah, that's it.
Problem
Nope.
solved.
Problem solved. Oh, man. My brother's got a good joke. My brother's got a really good joke that he wrote, and he just texted me and said I could have his joke.
Oh,
There you go. This is great.
It's really funny.
can
And
you
it goes-
stretch it to 10 minutes?
No, but it goes in with my other stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh.
So
Now
what's
you- now
bumps
you
you up
got
to
6 minutes.
So yeah, tight 6.
Or you and your brother could do like a double set. Because didn't
Oh.
he do like stand
She's
up?
like the Hodge twins.
Yeah, Sklar Brothers.
I mean,
Yeah.
Like
if
the
you're
Bring the Boom
nervous.
guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll get it out there. If it goes bad, we'll just start going boom, boom.
Yeah. You slow walk to the stage.
Yeah.
That eat at least 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
Now you have to 8 minutes. Yeah.
Elephants move faster.
Yeah. He does a slow
Now,
walk.
have a bike up there. Try and ride the bike with no hands.
Right.
You know?
Juggle.
Yeah, you can do a bunch of different stuff.
The applause, the initial applause is going to be massive. So you kind of let that, everybody kind of do one of these
Yeah.
to get everybody to settle
Thank you,
down.
thank you,
And then
thank
it
you.
goes
Yeah.
back up. So
That's another minute.
Another minute.
What if
So you're really only
Ladies
like
and
7
gentlemen,
minutes.
Mike Calta? Ooh, now I got 5 minutes under booze. I gotta do.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I mean,
Then I'll turn into Bill Burr and just start cursing at everybody.
it could happen, but if that happens, then we've got a bigger issue at hand.
And, or you go viral.
Just jump right off the stage.
Yeah, at that
Head
point-
first. Yeah.
We should probably end the show.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. In the meantime, Carmen, we have stuff to give away, don't we?
We do.
What is that stuff?
So we do actually have tickets for Bert Kreischer
Oh, my
this
God.
Friday
Oh.
night.
Yeah.
And, his opening act, Mike Calta.
Mm-hmm.
The Michelob Ultra Treasure Cove, which is for
The
Gasparilla.
best place to watch the parade.
Yes.
Okay.
Kings of Leon.
Yeah, that's Saturday night at the bench.
Monster Jam.
Okay. There you go. Much better.
The Offspring,
Mm-hmm.
which I don't know. Have you guys worked that out?
No, I didn't. They're at the Offspring's going to be at the Strawberry
Strawberry
Festival.
Festival.
Yeah, they're
That's all
there.
I know. They're there for sure.
Yeah.
Well, it says that you are there as well. now.
Yeah. Well, who knows?
Okay. Reggae Rise Up, very popular.
Carmen's wedding.
Yes. Rob Zombie.
Mm.
And Marilyn Manson.
Yes.
Boom.
And Luke Bryan.
I thought Rob Zombie and Marilyn Manson didn't get along with each
There
other.
was a little while.
There
yeah.
was, right?
Yeah.
But then they were like, hey, we're,
You're old and creepy. I'm
Yeah,
old and creepy.
we're
Let's go
scary.
out and do a tour
Let's go
together.
scare the kids.
If we both go out, we'll sell a ton of merchandise.
Yeah.
And we can
Yeah,
sell a
'cause
ton of tickets.
Rob Zombie was like, oh, Marilyn Manson, he's a jerk. Hey, Alice Cooper, what's up? And him and Alice Cooper were doing shows together for a while.
All right, let's give that stuff away. And Carmen said I talked over about Luke Bryan tickets as well.
Yep.
Let's do it right now with a little bit of Sporkle. Here we go. Carmen is the keeper of Sporkle. Pap is your judge and scorekeeper. How you doing this weekend, Joe? You're awfully quiet today.
Oh no, I'm good.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I was. I'm preparing for the icy weather.
You can stay here if you need to.
Okay.
You and Ralphie could live in the same cage.
Oh, that does sound nice.
Carmen, what are we playing today?
All right, today we're going to be playing 3 songs, 1 missing word. Can you name the word that is missing from all 3 song titles?
All right.
Okay. Your first one. Beauty and
Beast. Oh, no.
a yellow flicker. The goes on.
Beat.
Galvin. Your next one. Don't mess with kill
Jim. Oh no, damn it.
dollar,
Bill.
Mike.
Why did I say Jim?
Your next one, my bugga
Boo.
Lil Geo,
What up, bug?
dirt on my
Shoulder.
knocking these Geo, cop
Killer.
sports over my head cable, cop blank sports blank over my head cable
Out.
blank
Oh.
What? I don't know.
car, cop car, sports car.
Oh.
Yes. On Sunday,
Morning?
eyes
Closed.
closed. Galvin. Change underneath your. We don't have to take off
Close.
Close.
R off. Yes. Mike. Sorry. Pink pony.
Club.
Galvin. The dead. The night.
Rising?
Hall days.
Dance.
Mike. Revolving. Knocking
Door.
on
Door.
heaven's door. Geo. Pour me a.
Drink.
Mike. In love.
Crazy.
Dial. On a plane. Blank in
Say it.
love.
Say it. You know you want to.
Fools. I wanted to see snakes.
Yeah.
Drunk.
Oh.
In the hard knock life.
Oh.
It's
Blank anthem. Superstar.
Ghetto.
Galvin.
what are they?
Hard Knock Ghetto?
In the ghetto.
Yeah.
Hard knock life. Ghetto anthem.
Oh, okay.
Ghetto superstar. A lot of these have like two separate.
Tags. Got it.
Yeah.
All right.
And I'm just giving you everything.
All right.
Anniversary hotel
California.
warfare. Come on. Blank anniversary, blank hotel, blank warfare. Heartbreak. No point. And Pep, we are halfway there.
Gio has 3 points on the board. Michael and Galvin are tied with 4.
Tight.
All right. We are doing 3 songs, 1 missing word. Here we go. Ray cooks. Are you Ray?
What? Say the last one again.
Blank Ray.
Sun.
Blank cooks. Are you blank Ray?
Sun, yeah. Snakes.
Jimmy. Jimmy Ray. Jimmy cooks. Are you Jimmy Ray? Boy in emotion. I
Lost.
on Jeopardy. Mike. For a sushi restaurant. Swaying to the
Music.
Galvin.
Music for a sushi restaurant?
That was a total guess.
All right.
And I didn't know how I was going to pronounce the third one.
Try it.
No, it's BZRP.
Bzzz.
That's okay.
Music for bzzz.
Yeah, okay, just making sure we're on the same page.
Love that one.
Backup, escape,
Jack.
gods.
Sun.
Backup, blank, escape, blank, gods, blank.
Room.
Plan.
Drake. God's Plan. That's the only song I know by Drake.
No point.
Escape room. It made sense.
Under, applying, surface.
Pressure.
Pressure.
Geo. Woman
Pretty.
isn't
Damn it.
Oh.
Geo. Lie. She'd be with me. I'd leave while I'm in love. Blank lie. She'd blank be with me. I'd blank. I'd blank leave while I'm in love.
Only.
Not.
Rather. No point. Girl, flex,
My.
and sad. Blank girl, blank flex, blank and sad.
Fat.
Blue.
Rich.
Nah.
Rich girl, rich flex. Soon, Saturday night.
Fever.
Ladies, put a ring on it.
Single.
Oh, damn it.
Mike, die with a
Smile.
Cause.
smile. Mike Calta. This is my
Life.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, you can't take it back.
A bar tipsy.
About.
It was almost like a. This is my blank. A bar blank tipsy. It was almost like a blank.
Getting.
Song.
Song
Oh, yeah.
is what I was looking for.
Damn it.
No point. And Pap, we are on the last three.
Gio and Galvin both have 5 points on the board. Michael is ahead by 2. He's winning with 7.
Oh.
All right, we are doing 3 songs, 1 missing word. Last 3. Here we go. About you,
Something.
All.
the black circle,
Spin.
Mike.
Spin about you.
Spin about you.
Yeah, that's
Dessert?
it. That's what it is. Yeah.
Oh, damn it.
My girl, away,
About.
my sunshine,
Steal.
Mike. And your last one. Paint the red.
Room.
Down.
Town is correct. Pap.
Michael.
It doesn't matter. He won.
Yeah,
but
but
that was so 100% me.
it
It's
was not even
ridiculous.
close.
Yeah. But it's fine.
Your final score.
Good work.
Thank you. And Gio with 5 points on the board. Galvin with 5 points on the board.
6.
Michael is your clear winner today. He won with 10.
Not even.
9.
It wasn't even close.
How many is that in a row?
That's 2 in a row.
2 in a row. Okay. Thank you, Gio. I mean, we can celebrate my victory a little bit more. Just because Joe made a little mistake doesn't mean you got to get mad at me.
Little mistake.
Who's mad at you?
Yeah, I'm not mad at all.
Well, Carmen shut my music off. I didn't even really get to enjoy it. I mean, I understand.
That was a tight 10 minutes.
You know what?
Good morning. Who's this?
Hey, this is Mark.
Mark, you're the winner. I'll put you on hold. You have your choice of tickets. Carmen will grab you here during the break. Thank you for listening, sir.
That's great. Thank you so much.
He is on line 1, Carmen.
Got it.
We still doing the bone bonus?
Yeah.
Oh,
Of course.
That's happening at 8 o'clock, 10 o'clock, noon, 2, and 5. We'll give you the bone bonus keyword. You put it in the app, and you can win $1,000. That'll come up at 8 o'clock this morning, right after we have news, which we'll do next. What do we have coming up in news, Galvin?
Coming up in news today, different dead person. Don't forget the soap, and it's all set.
Oh, all right. Galvin has your news. We'll take a quick break. We'll dive right into that next. It's the Mike Calta Show. This is 102.5 The Bone. Right now, it's time to check in with Galvin. He's got today's news.
And now, news with Galvin on the Mike Calta Show. Sponsored by Badger Bob Services.
What do we have in news today, Galvin?
Today's top story on Saturday, a U.S. Border Patrol officer in Minneapolis shot and killed an intensive care nurse who was participating in protest following the previous killing of Renee Good, also by federal agents. The man, Alex Preddy, was filming the agents with his phone prior to being shot. The man was killed, was identified as a 37-year-old from Minneapolis. The Department of Homeland Security said that he was armed with a gun and 2 magazines of ammunition and circulated a photo of the weapon. Federal officials said Border Patrol agent fired in self-defense, but several of the central claims made by federal officials remain unverified and are contradicted in part by video and witness accounts. A judge ordered the federal government to preserve evidence in the shooting. Minnesota investigators are collecting evidence from the shooting scene.
So here's a couple of takeaways. First of all, it's a shame that anybody is getting killed and losing their life. And the situation is the guy had the gun, but he carried the gun legally. He had a license to carry the weapon. He was carrying on illegally. Whether or not he took it out remains to be seen. He was definitely pepper sprayed or involved in that pepper spraying of that woman. And he has every right to be there to be able to protest. If he's not there, he doesn't get killed. If he's not out there in the middle of the thing, if that woman didn't get out there in her car and disobey the orders of the ICE people when they told her to move and get out of the car and all that, she wouldn't be dead either. I'm not justifying it. All I'm saying is, why are you putting yourselves in harm's way? Why are you going out there and being a part of something that you're not going to make a difference doing this? You standing on the side of the road screaming at these people. They're also human beings. They're also given a job to do. They're on a mission to do what they've been told to do. You getting out there and getting in their way is only creating problems for both sides, and that's where things like this happen. You're not out there disrupting this thing. It's not like you're going to stop anything. It's not like you're going to be, I was out there today with my signs. I was driving down Dale Mabry on Saturday, and I saw 2 people with Donald Trump flags just waving them on the side of the road. And I thought, what would possess you to get out of your house and go do that?
Yeah.
What do you just and they weren't even on they were just on a regular intersection, just standing out there. One with a Trump flag, one with a Trump sign, and just the 2 of them just standing there waving it back and forth at each other. What do you think you're doing?
I got to tell you, the most the people out there with the most conviction stuff is the Jehovah's Witness, because they're out there and they're dressed really nice.
Yeah,
and they're standing out there, and
but they have a reason to be out there.
No, I know, but I'm always like, so do those people. They think in their head they have a reason.
But the Jehovah's Witness people, the way they do it is their job is to go out and recruit people. That's how they get into heaven, by signing people up. That's part of their process. With this thing, I don't understand why you would put yourself in harm's way. Again, I'm not justifying it. I'm saying that these shootings are senseless. But what would make you go out there and tangle up with these people? They're also human beings. These ICE agents that you're creating and trying to label them monsters and making them bad people, they're human beings, and they're out there trying to protect themselves while they're doing a job that they've been mandated to do.
I 100% agree. Also, you have the right to be out there.
Yeah.
I'm never going out there. And if you're out there, I think you're nuts.
Right.
I think you have nothing going on in your life, so you're trying to be out there. And you're bringing a gun out there.
Right.
Especially after there was one person already killed. Like once I hear someone's killed at doing something, I'm like, I don't want to go do that.
It's like this. What I always equate this kind of stuff to, whatever. Carmen, you have every right. You should be able to walk in a bikini and high heels down
any street.
Down any street. You in Ybor at
In fact,
2 a.m.
do it right now.
Or anything like that. Is it a good idea? No, it's not a great idea, because believe it or not, there's bad people out in the world.
What if he's just out there filming, though, which is completely
But then why does he have
legal?
a gun?
Yeah.
Two things. One, what is he filming?
The ICE agents.
Okay, but then
Just last week when this other woman got killed, they filmed it, everything. It goes on the internet. All the rumors are going flying. This happened, that happened. You know, the video debunks everything. So what if this guy's like, you know what?
The video didn't.
Well, I'm saying,
it made it worse.
All the stories, there were stories flying everywhere, and then the video comes out, and people say, no, that's not what happened. There's a million angles, all caught on video.
Can I tell you though?
What if none of that is caught on video? Then it's just hearsay.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So-
Can I tell you that the lady that got killed, her girlfriend? After seeing her, I went, oh.
Right, but so this
you know
guy,
what I mean? Like it's.
So this guy's, what if he's just out there filming? He's documenting what's going on,
But he
for
wasn't.
some type of accountability.
But he wasn't, and he got tangled up with because they went after a woman, and he went in there and tried to help the woman, and that brought him into the
they
fold.
shoved the woman to the ground.
That's not his business.
Right.
That's not
so,
his. He is interrupting now a federal process. He is interrupting a mandated. They're doing their job.
Right, but he gets involved when he sees a woman gets just shoved to the ground.
Yeah, okay, but what if that woman? He doesn't know. What if that woman just pulled a knife? What if that woman? It's none of his business.
Of course,
So
but
now
we've-
he's inserting himself into a situation he doesn't need to be in, and he's escalating the situation to a different level now.
So he deserves to die.
No, I didn't. Who said that? I didn't say
No,
that.
I'm
What
just I'm
saying
asking the
is
question.
He keeps himself out of that situation. He lives.
Yeah, but you
he
have,
puts himself into that situation. He opens it up to the risk.
but he has the right to do that.
He doesn't have the right
Yeah.
to involve
He has the
himself.
right to die, too.
He doesn't have the right to
the
involve
right
himself.
to die. But no, if he's there just filming, like
Then just
Yes,
film.
once
You're
you-
still alive
once-
if you're just filming.
once
Abraham
you-
but if-
Zapruder's
Once you
alive.
engage,
if
then
none of
it's
this
different
stuff is
story.
documented, then we're all literally because once this happened, the Department of Homeland Security came out and made up an entire fabricated story that has since been debunked on video.
But there's plenty
clear
of
and clear
but
as day.
There's
So
plenty
if-
of people who are there filming who did not die.
Who did not engage in
Because
physical.
they didn't engage. They were just there filming, like you're saying.
Right,
That's
but
not
I'm
what he
saying
was doing.
This is why people are there filming because
but not
but-
she
but
literally,
he wasn't.
the Department of Homeland Security made up an entire story that has since been 100% debunked and been shown that they fabricated the entire thing.
Yeah.
So that's why these people are there filming because the government is just making things up.
So what is the difference between filming and being there with a weapon and being involved in a physical altercation with ICE agents?
He's allowed to carry a weapon anywhere.
Yeah, but
So now we're against carrying weapons.
no, I make a smart decision.
You carry a weapon everywhere you go.
Not true. I mean, I'll make a smart decision not to bring it someplace that's
Some
gonna be-
places.
Yeah, I mean, certainly, I'm not going to bring it to a place where I know I'm going to have to deal with the law enforcement, where they
But
may be patting me down.
Maybe you don't know you're gonna have to deal with the law enforcement.
Well,
You're
that's
just going.
the thing.
You're just on your street in the town you live in, and you're gonna film what's going on. You see a woman get shoved to the ground. You're like, whoa, 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 and then next thing you know,
That doesn't
seconds
make him
later,
a hero, though. I mean, he was in there to try to be a hero.
Nobody said he was a hero.
He has
No, he did.
he has the right to be out there, and he has the right
Right.
to film. If he engages, that's a different story and stuff. He has the right to carry a gun. He's got a license, do all that stuff. My whole thing, and like I think you're saying too, is why? What are you doing?
And also, that woman who got shoved to the ground was. I
don't know what she was doing,
She
yeah.
was engaging with the ICE
Right.
agent. She was wrong. So what does he have to do? What business is it of his?
We've all said it. If we see somebody in trouble or a woman, we would jump in and try
Yeah,
and
but
save them.
not when she's fighting a cop.
Yeah, but
No.
in the moment you see a woman get shoved to the ground,
Nah,
you
not
can
when
see.
it's- not when it's a police officer. I don't.
Nope.
That's not my business.
All right, you guys are none of
No,
us. None of us would. If you see a woman shoved to the ground,
Not by
Not
a cop.
by
you
police.
wouldn't say anything. You
Not
wouldn't say
by a
anything.
cop.
You wouldn't
No.
act in the moment.
No, I
All right.
definitely
we've
wouldn't.
People are
we've talked
different.
about that before. I'm not
Nope.
saving anyone.
All right.
Yeah, I just don't. I often see these videos where the wife gets pushed by the cop, and I'm like, what would I do if I was there and a cop pushed my wife? I'd want to kill that cop, but I
Right.
can't. It's never going to work in our favor.
All
I was
right.
never going to walk away from the situation going, well, I showed him.
I just find it hard if you see a woman get shoved to the ground like that. How we can all say
At a
we
protest,
wouldn't
though.
react at all.
It's not like she was going to church.
If I was out and there was a guy with a sign that said, we love ICE, and she had a sign that said, I don't like ICE, and that guy pushed her to the ground,
Yeah.
yes, I would do something. But if there was an ICE agent or a police officer or some sort of law enforcement that was engaging with her, that's none of my business. That's an active crime situation that's going on. It has nothing to do with
That's
me.
a lot. That's a lot of self control then, and
Oh,
you know,
100%. Yeah.
so clear. Yeah, I mean, you would have a lot of self control over this guy.
Standing there and videotaping is one thing. Being involved in it is another.
Yeah.
Especially when you're opening yourself up to a situation where you know that just a couple of weeks ago somebody was killed. You
But
know?
maybe that's why you're filming. That's
yeah,
why you're there to be-
filming. Fine,
you're there to
wanna
begin
film,
with, you know what I
film.
mean?
If that makes you feel better, film. But getting involved is a different story. Mike Calta show. Good morning.
Good morning, Mike. How are you?
Good. What's happening?
Not much. Listen, you were asking the why are they putting themselves out there? Well, number one, our country was built on that First Amendment, our right to petition our government, our right to carry firearms. It's enshrined in our Constitution. So, yeah, it may be annoying to the ICE agents, but we have the right to do it. And number two is we're human
real quick,
beings. We
real-
care about.
Real quick,
Yeah.
let me just jump in. I don't question your right to do it. What I question is your motivation to do it. The motivation.
Morality, Mike.
Yeah,
Morality.
but
morality.
what do you
Caring
but-
about other human beings.
Yes, but what do you care? I mean, you're caring about what ICE is supposedly doing is ICE is going and getting illegal people out of the country. We're right or wrong? Okay, so
Legally, right? Legally, they're not getting due process. These people are being disappeared. And do you think all those ICE agents are going to go home after all the illegal aliens are gone? Do you really believe that, or do you think that the next group is next?
My intention is that it is the illegal people that they're trying to remove.
Yes, 100%.
And I am
due process. Violating the Fifth Amendment. That's another amendment that's being violated.
Well, who's being violated? They're not American citizens. They're here illegally.
The American Constitution, the United States Constitution,
they didn't go through due process to get in here.
Mike, pick up the Constitution. It doesn't say citizens have rights. It says persons have rights. And persons are people who are not documented in this country, still have rights under the United States Constitution. All you got to do is Google it.
I believe you, sir. I'm not fighting you.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate you, man. Good show. Talk to you later. Bye.
Thank you. I still don't. I can't imagine getting up and being like, I'm going out there today. Unless you want to be in the action, unless you're bored and you want to get something going on.
Yeah. I mean, I would assume that if it was happening in our city, maybe we would feel different at the time.
Well, that's what I always say when I talk to my wife about it, because she's all super liberal when it comes to this stuff. But I'm like, it doesn't affect us. It affected me when I lived in Miami. And it was Cuban people, but I lived there so long. I lived among the Cuban people, so I felt like, I didn't feel like the Cuban people. That was just their area. That was where they settled. The same way the Italians were in New York and the Irish were in New York. It's just that was where the Cuban people were.
Would I go down there? Hell no. If this is happening here or there, am I going to get involved in that? Absolutely not.
Could you see yourself inserting yourself in a situation where an ICE agent or any sort of law enforcement is trying to take somebody down, and you're going to go ahead and get involved in it? That's none of your goddamn business.
Yeah.
It's none of your business, and you're putting yourself in a bad situation, and you're making it worse for both sides of the people that are involved in the altercation.
Yeah, because I think if I saw something, if the guy was filming and clearly didn't have his gun out or anything, and the ICE agent came up and shot him and did whatever, I would go afterwards, hey, I saw the whole thing.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what I'm not going to go rushing over and tackle the guy or do anything.
But I mean, the fact that he was out there filming, it only justified what he was doing because they came out and lied about the entire situation and how it went down afterwards.
Yeah, there's definitely some shady stuff.
Like when they came out, they fabricated the entire story of what happened, and then all the video proved that didn't happen at all. So it only justifies why he was there to film it, because we would have no idea.
If you think that is worth it, if you want to be hero.
If that's worth, giving your life.
Mike Calta Show, good morning.
Gio, the big thing is the guy went to a fight with a video camera, and he picked a fight with somebody with tear gas grenades on his hip, a taser, a sidearm, and probably more weapons to do things to him. That's the reality of it, whether you're in our country or another country as a journalist. That's the reality of it.
Well, how's he picking a
and
fight,
we're
though?
nicer than most countries.
Because he got involved in it. If
Well,
he went there and
he
he went there and just shot the video, that'd be one thing. But the fact is, he went in there and
reacts
got
to
involved.
seeing a woman get violently shoved to the
That's
ground.
Not a virtue signal.
And let me ask you a question.
It's not.
At what point is a woman being shoved to the ground? Like what if that woman just smacked the guy right beforehand?
Who knows
Or
what
threatened him.
I mean, she didn't, but the video doesn't show that. Like, she gets literally just shoved to the ground, and he clearly reacts to that, and then it all
Yeah, but there was pepper spray involved.
right after that. Yeah,
Yeah.
Like the woman gets shoved to the ground, like two hands to the chest, shoved to the ground, because it looks like they're telling her to get out of the street, and she's not getting on the street. So he just pushes her in the chest.
So right away,
So
she's
the other
not
guy-
obeying. She's not obeying a lawful
Right.
order. She's already becoming a problem.
Well, she's definitely in the wrong if she's not, she's not doing what they say. But he's clearly, because they say the video shows that he's telling people to get out of the street. The guy that got shot.
Right.
So then he sees the woman get pushed to the ground. He reacts to that. Now he's getting pepper sprayed. He's getting beat on the ground. And then everything else ensues in a matter of 10 seconds.
It's very interesting to me because I have a heart, believe it or not. It's in there somewhere.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, and I a lot of times want to be more aggressive than what. But I'm deep in my heart, I'm like, but I really feel bad. I don't feel bad this time for some reason. I don't feel bad. Like I'm like, why are you putting yourself in these situations? You're the ones that are causing these problems.
The guy gets disarmed and then shot 9 times, and he's on the ground, and they're still shooting as they back away.
Forgetting that the other guy that is dealing with him is an ICE agent. He is a human being. He doesn't want to die either. He doesn't want to get. He is doing his job, and he does not want to get shot. He does not want to kill somebody else. He wants to get out of this as easy as possible.
That can all be true, but that doesn't justify somebody getting shot like that.
Well, if they felt like he was going to be the guy who shot them, they don't want to find out the hard way that they were wrong.
Because he's disarmed, and the guy, the officer, the ICE agent, is the one that fires the guy's gun that he pulled from the holster,
right?
Which is the initial shot, and that's why all the cops back up and unload on him in the middle of the street.
Listen, you're in a fight in a group, and all of a sudden the gun goes off. You don't know what's happening.
Right.
You're hearing shots. You don't know who's firing it at who, and all you know is it's coming at you from, and you want to save yourself, and that's the first reaction is to save yourself. It's a tough situation to be in. One that I will not find myself in.
I will tell you the one thing that I was happy about whenever I saw the whole thing, that it was not Ari Shafir that got shot.
No, it did
you
look
see the
like
picture?
Ari Shafir,
It looked a lot like Ari Shafir.
Not,
also, I think if I'm 20 feet away and a lady gets pushed down by cops or ICE agents or whoever, I just go, oh, what'd she do?
What'd she do? Exactly. Exactly.
I mean, that's just me, though.
To watch that and just be okay with it is just crazy to me.
Listen, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to say this, and I know this is going to make a lot of people mad, but when that woman drove that car towards that ICE agent, she put herself in that situation, and she put his life at risk as well. Now, granted,
that one I can see the argument for. This one to me is crazy.
I am not in any way glad that she is dead. I don't believe that she deserved to be shot, but she put herself in these situations, and what I'm saying is stay out of these situations. Why are you doing this? What is possessing you to put yourself in harm's way when you don't need to? Mike Calta Show, good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Hi, sir.
Hey, well, first of all, I just want to say I love you guys. I listen to you all every morning. But I got to say, just watching the different angles of the video, you mentioned the guy put himself in the situation that he was entangling himself with the law enforcement. He was keeping a safe distance when the ICE agents approached him and the female he was with. When they shoved her to the ground, all he did was turn around to pick her back up, and then he got tackled and pepper sprayed. Every single angle shows him with his hands on the ground the entire time that it's happening.
Listen, my question is not. I'll go with that. I'll take all of that as fact, sir. Okay, but what I'm saying is what put you there? What gets you to get out of your house, lace up your shoes, go out in this weather in Minneapolis to go out anywhere and get involved in this situation when it's definitely not safe.
It's. I don't think he was looking to be safe. I think he's looking to stand up to his fellow man, his countrymen. The guy is a nurse at a VA. He dedicated his career to taking care of veterans who have suicidal ideations. I mean, I don't think this guy was looking to be safe. I don't think he was looking to get killed, but he's looking to protect and stand up for his fellow man. I think that's what we're all called to do.
Yeah.
And then the ICE agent who shot him, he wasn't even part of the tangle. He was with the lady next to him, looked over, unholstered his gun, walked around, and shot him 3 times in the back.
Yeah, it's insane. It's insane that people are getting shot. I just can't imagine what would, and I guess you're right. I guess some people have that heart where they feel like they have to go out there and they have to be a part of it and they have to do something. I just find that to be preposterous in a situation where things are so volatile and people are getting killed over ridiculous reasons and people's knee-jerk reactions, and why you would put yourself in that situation. He didn't deserve to die. He didn't deserve to be shot, but he put himself in this situation by being out there.
In every single protest ever, every single person who protests puts themselves in that situation in a protest.
They do.
Even though it's not something that you might do, that's what our nation is built on.
Yeah. Listen, I get it. I just don't understand that. I can't fathom lacing my shoes up and going down and going, all right, I'm going to get this today and see how this goes. So appreciate the call, man. Thank you.
Moving on to other news, the Super Bowl 60 is set, and it's a rematch from Super Bowl 49, 2015. The New England Patriots versus the Seattle Seahawks. The Patriots will seek their NFL record 7th Super Bowl victory when they face the Seahawks on February 8th at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California.
How happy is Robert Kraft that he's back in the Super Bowl running again?
Yeah.
There's the meme going around, and it says, anybody with the Chiefs in the Super Bowl, and then it cuts to the Undertaker like coming up, and he's got the Patriots head on, and he's coming back down the ramp.
So, will Brady call the Super Bowl?
No, I think it's on it's Collinsworth, so it's on NBC or is that ABC?
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, I know Collinsworth is the one that's.
He said he's going to be there. Obviously,
Yeah.
he's going to be there, but. Yeah, that'll be interesting for sure.
Was that Collinsworth? It's not Al Michaels. Who's
Mike Tariq?
Tirico.
Yeah, Tariq
Collinsworth. Yeah.
Okay.
So what? I think that's ABC, NBC, one of those.
NBC. I think,
Yeah.
Can we bet on whether Collinsworth will say how good what's his name is from the Chiefs?
Chiefs?
Yeah. Why can't I think of his name? The quarterback.
Mahomes?
Yeah, he'll say Drake May. He's like another Patrick Mahomes.
I'm sure there'll be tons.
He'll
of,
work it in there somehow.
Yeah, or Brady comparisons.
Brady's.
A lot of Brady comparisons.
Oh, if you're, I was thinking this weekend, I'm like, how great it must be to be a Patriots fan. Like, it's got to be amazing.
Because you've been in it for so long.
The fact that you were the worst team for like 5 years and you rebuild and go right back into the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
It's got to be amazing.
Yeah. Speaking of rebuilding, the Steelers have a head coach.
We just talked about this on Friday before it even happened.
Mike McCarthy is the new Steelers head coach. I got to tell you, I'm not very happy about it. But I did hear Bill Cowher talking about it.
Oh, no.
And he made me feel a lot better about it because he was saying, listen, you don't have a quarterback. Steelers don't have a quarterback right now. You know, if Aaron Rodgers comes back,
I think he's coming back.
If Aaron Rodgers comes back, I'm getting a flight to Pittsburgh. I'm fist fighting somebody. I'm telling you right now.
Him and McCarthy are boys.
I know.
Let's run it back one more time with the old man. Oof.
I don't know. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, not thrilled with it. But he was saying you don't want a head coach with no head coaching experience coming in with no quarterback.
Yeah.
And now what are you doing and stuff? At least this guy has a long, successful career with quarterbacks, good quarterbacks and offense and all that stuff. So I don't know. We'll see.
I mean, who else? Like, who did you want? Who else is out there that you want?
Well, I mean,
somebody new?
Shula.
Yeah.
Shula. And if they drafted a quarterback or got somebody who was, in the league for a few years. Chris Shula.
Yeah.
Not Don Shula.
No, I didn't know what.
Chris Shula, who's the defensive coordinator for the Rams.
Yeah.
Okay.
But they couldn't talk to him until they were done and stuff, so they pulled the trigger. So, I don't know. We'll see. I mean, I'm not excited about it.
It's got to be weird as a Pittsburgh fan just to have a different coach in general.
Yeah.
Like, they've only had like 3 coaches ever.
3 in my entire lifetime.
Yeah.
3.
That's just nuts.
Chuck Noll, Bill Cowher, Mike Tomlin. And everybody's just saying, you just got another Mike. It's the worst Mike.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just kind of the same thing. Whenever they keep on showing the guy that's wearing the plaid shirt and on Christmas morning and he's got the same plaid shirt as the present. It's like, yeah, this is kind of the same thing. So we'll see.
By the way, did you see the commercials for Halfway There Insurance with Danny McBride and Keegan Michael Key?
No.
Oh, they were awful.
Was it them trying to be funny?
It's a State Farm commercial, but it's them dressed up as a commercial I don't know, I didn't get it. It's called Halfway There Insurance, and they're doing.
Was it like a skit on Fox?
No, it was a commercial
real
for
commercial?
State Farm.
Oh,
but they dress it up like it's another insurance company, and then at the end they just show the State Farm logo and they put a little disclaimer that says it's not an insurance, but it's just awful.
Oof.
Yeah, it's like you watch it and you're like, it's so forced and not funny.
If you were watching football, you may have seen a familiar face starting it out. Did you see Bert Kreischer?
I did not. I was at stupid kids volleyball, but I heard about it. Tony texted me and said it was great.
So here is some audio of the commercial or of the promo of Bert Kreischer kicking off the playoffs. Take a listen.
The AFC Championship tease. I'm not gonna lie. This is pretty cool. I mean, some big names have opened this game. Remember the one that Malcolmish did a few years back? That was a good one. It was all about teasing the game, but the game didn't need a tease because the game was the tease. Seriously, how do you make a game this big feel bigger? Wait.
Take off his shirt.
No, he did like his
Right.
hands like that, and it was.
I
off.
get it.
It was
I'm
off
no
by like a
Malkovich.
beat.
But we got this.
Here we go.
Oh, yeah.
The New England Patriots, they're on to the AFC Championship. They're going to party in Boston.
The New England Patriots, forged by championships and expectations.
The Patriots have added another chapter to their legacy.
The Brady standard everyone chases and everyone loves to hate. Let's go! To their fans, this is no surprise.
But to us, we're like, oh, the Patriots again.
The Denver Broncos are back in the AFC Championship game. The Denver Broncos, built on legacy and loyalty. A franchise shaped by its leaders.
I don't know.
And then at the end, he goes.
All I know is stupid Bird's doing AFC Championship game. It's so great.
It's
so
crazy.
great, man. Good for him.
At the end, he goes. One team goes to the Super Bowl. The other team does not go to the Super Bowl. That was pretty funny.
Oh man, I wish the Bucks had gotten the playoffs.
Yeah. Well,
That's all I could think about yesterday.
it would have been nice to at least make the playoffs.
When I was watching the Seahawks game and they're talking about Sam Darnold and how he'd been, chucked around to all these different teams and stuff. I was thinking of Baker Mayfield had the same scenario.
Yeah.
And how the Bucks went in and beat Seattle this year.
Yeah.
Probably their best game of the year. That's the last time they played good. I was like, man, this sucks not having your team in there.
Yeah, because it ended for us
Yeah.
2 weeks ago.
I got to tell you, I don't know why they play football outside at all. It doesn't make any sense.
Especially this time of year.
Oh, but both teams have to deal with it. Okay, but it's terrible.
Yeah.
You're going to have
It was
guys.
ridiculous.
You're
It's
gonna
not-
have
it
guys
wasn't even
getting
fun to
hurt.
watch.
You can't make a field goal to save
Yeah.
your life. I mean, it's just. I think it's dumb.
When they showed the time lapse of the game at the start of the game and then to the third quarter,
Yeah.
it was like perfect clear day to
Right.
snow blizzard.
Yeah, and then they said, "Oh, if they would have played in Foxborough," and they showed Foxborough, and it was just
Even worse, yeah.
so much snow. Yeah,
More and more of these stadiums now they're building them with domes.
Yeah.
Not in Buffalo though. The new Buffalo stadium opens next year,
Well, that makes sense.
and it's not. It's not got a roof.
yeah. I don't know. I think that's kind of weird, but whatever.
It's just home field advantage because if
Yeah.
you have a team that comes, from the south,
Right.
and they're not used to
Yeah.
the cold, like that's what they're thinking. Also, I saw like someone do an I can't remember what it was about, but basically all the Western states, all the teams in the Western states, they have an unfair advantage because of their body time clock
Yeah.
of like when they play the games and stuff like
Well,
that.
that's what they always say, that it's difficult to play in Seattle. Going out there and playing out in Seattle and stuff. It's just
Mile High too, because
Mile High 'cause
elevation.
Mile High kills me just to be out there.
Yeah, but like you got these guys have top elite athletes that have been training for like 6 months, and then they can't even run on the field.
Yeah.
when the game is on the line, kind
And-
of sucks.
And especially, you're playing in the playoffs and you're trying to get to the Super Bowl, and then because of the weather, you
Right.
twist your knee or you
Yeah.
do this or that, and it's like, oh, okay, great, thanks.
And it's no fun to watch.
No.
The guy's just tripping all over everything
Yeah,
and
slipping.
dropping stuff.
It's not
Yeah.
good football.
No,
It's not good football.
It's good if your team wins, though. You're like, all right.
Yeah.
So everybody's had a sketchy text pop up selling something, asking for money, doing something that it says reply stop to opt out.
Right.
How often do you reply stop?
Depends on what it is. If it's like Bob's Plumbing Supply and we're going to be in your neighborhood tomorrow, sometimes I'll reply stop.
Well, replying stop doesn't always help. It says that you're telling the sender there's a real person on the other end of the phone.
I know.
Once they know that, you might get even more junk text. If the message is from a place you trust, like a doctor, bank, or school, replying stop is fine. They'll usually honor it, but there's if it feels spammy, don't engage at all. The best thing you can do is just block the number, and they have it on there where you can just say report as junk and block and do that stuff. Both iPhone and Android, you can tap the message, choose the sender, block them in a few seconds. You can also turn on the message filtering too. So next time you get a text from a number you don't recognize, think twice before replying stop.
So I got one the other day that said robocall, and I answered the phone. The kids were in the car. They get a kick out of it. I go, hello. And the lady goes, "Hi, I'm calling from the restaurant. We're calling her. Check your reservation. Make sure you're." I was like, "Oh yeah, we'll be there."
It wasn't a scam. It was actually real.
Yeah, they probably robo-called it, but it was a real phone call. So you got to be careful. You got to, you're rolling the dice if you don't answer the phone sometimes. If you think, the other day I got an email, and I have an email that I created for the show that I don't really use for anything outside of, like, I use it internally, and yet I'm on all these PR website lists now. You just get one, and they put you everywhere. So I keep getting this one lady that emails me all these things, these books about, have this author on your show to talk about how sunlight can help. Shut up. And I wrote back, what would it take to get off this mailing list? And she wrote back to me, all you had to do is ask. And I went, I'm sorry. I already did ask before.
I had a text the other day. I like to engage. I had a text the other day. I put it up on my Instagram. It just said, what are you doing? So I wrote back, what do you mean, what am I doing? I'm at the meeting spot. Are you coming? And it said, wait, isn't this the number used by Irene? I said, yes, Irene is here. I'm here. Where the hell are you? And just had a whole conversation. They ended it just by saying goodbye. And I was like, all right, well, I know you're trying to scam me. Irene, get out of here. It is so cold in Canada that people are making ice cream outside in the snow.
Out of snow?
I don't know whether they're using snow, but they're outside making ice cream. It's so cold in America that guess what people did in America? Clean out all the stores of bottled water.
Oh, yeah. What about the toilet paper? That was always a big run on the toilet paper.
Toilet paper, fine. Bottled water, we're freaking out. Probably people thinking their pipes are going to freeze and they won't be able to have water. So
that's some of the best videos when they go out there and they break the ice out of the pipes and it just keeps coming and coming and coming and coming. Yeah.
I love when they take the pot of water and throw it in the air.
Yeah.
It freezes.
Yeah.
Or when it's not cold enough and it comes back and splashes on the person.
Yeah, it's just boiling water. Yeah.
See, Galvin, I don't love this weather. I love the winter and I love the cold and all that, but I wouldn't love what, like, Bobby and Tony are having to go through today.
No.
I mean, Tony was out there shoveling his driveway, and the minute he was done, it got covered already.
Yeah. Also, once you start describing the weather as bitter, it's terrible.
Yeah.
My cousin lives in Wisconsin, and she said it's negative 15 right now.
Oh, no.
Negative 15 without the wind chill.
I can't even imagine.
Yeah. She's like, you can't do anything. You're just in the house.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's too much. That's too much. It gets down 60, maybe 50s. I'm all right, whatever. But yeah, anything below that, I'm done. I don't want to do any of that stuff. But speaking of cold weather and everything, a meteorologist she does the news in Oklahoma City. Her name is Lacey Swoop. She asked viewers to share their measurements on Saturday, as in how much snow they got.
No.
Nope. She's hot, and she put share your measurements. So on her Facebook page, immediately got flooded with jokes about men's junk and stuff. And here's my measurement and all the different stuff. I have a picture of Lacey, so you guys can see her real quick here. She should not be asking for people's measurements because you know immediately what you're going to get.
Yeah.
You know, any woman really, but especially if you're an attractive woman. There is a picture of Lacey I just sent to you guys. Joe has it on Bone TV as well. Hey, what's your measurement? Well, Lacey,
it was 4 inches.
Let me tell you, those heels are helping. Carmen,
Yes.
All of us, but especially you recently. Today is National Spouse Day.
Oh.
Yeah, just another reason for you to wear your Chad hoodie.
I'll definitely be giving him some good loving today.
Whoa. Really?
Yes. Well, we were going to do it yesterday, but he had to do all the dishes, and he only got half of them done.
So you punished them?
No.
You
So
did not give him
today she's going to punish him. She's having sex with him.
You were going to have sex with him, but he didn't finish the dishes.
Yeah.
That's a punishment.
That risk and reward. Well, that was the agreement. If you do all the dishes, then we can make sweet, sweet love. If you do not finish the dishes, then we're waiting until all the dishes are done.
Oh, my
wow.
They're already
Honeymoon's
married.
over.
Yep.
No, listen, our dishes needed to get done. That is his responsibility, specifically in the house. I have mine. He has his, because I just hate doing dishes. And I do help. I ran the dishwasher this morning. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like just solely on him, but that's the agreement. That was the agreement we came up with.
Wow, and he would rather have dirty dishes than make sweet love to you.
Listen, he had, it was, we had a lot of dishes. He kept every time he got done, he's like, "Okay, done," and I'd be like, "No, you missed this, this, and this," and he was like,
"Oh my god,
wow.
why even want to do it afterwards?"
Jeez.
Carmen, do you ever think that you're like on your way home and you're like, "Hey, you want to have sex whenever I get home?" And he's like, "Yeah," and then he immediately goes over and makes a mess so he doesn't have to have sex with you. He goes over and just
a bunch of
mac and cheese and doing this and just throwing a bunch of stuff in the
he
sink.
just
And he's
dirties
like,
a bunch of dishes.
he's like, are you ready? Look at the kitchen.
Yeah.
Oh no good.
That's not always the deal. Like we make different deals, different days. That was just yesterday's deal.
Carmen, let me tell you how after you've been married for 20 years.
Mm-hmm.
So I got in bed and I said to my wife, as I usually do you want to do it? And she was on her phone. I don't even think she answered me. And I went, okay, good. So then I put my mask on and I started watching TV. And then at some point she rolled over and she like touched my belly. And I went, what are you doing? She goes, what? And I go, it's too late now. And she goes, what do you mean it's too late? I go, I asked you before and now I have my mask on. And she goes, you can't take your mask off? I go, no.
Air intake has been engaged.
Engaged.
Yeah.
Engaged.
Just do it with the mask on.
No.
No?
Oh, I can't.
Share the mask.
I breathe in my own breath.
And we did do it the night before.
Oh, sure you did.
No.
We did.
All right. Great.
You know what?
Nobody cares.
Yeah.
Guy went
Why
dirty
buy the?
road
Why what do they
dishes.
say? Why buy the cow when the milk is
Yep.
free?
Yeah.
That's right. Lululemon is temporarily removing a new style of leggings from stores in North America following customer complaint because of why?
Because
What
you
do
can see the lips.
You can see right through them.
Yep.
Oh.
While bending or squatting, you can see right through them. So they're like, whoops a daisy. I mean,
Yep.
isn't that what you're selling them for? You know?
There's.
I mean,
Yeah. Sometimes women wear the ones that are kind of flesh colored,
Yeah.
and you glance like, oh
Oh,
my god,
yeah.
she's got no pants on.
She's
that's
Winnie
got
the
me
Pooh over
concerned.
there.
Yeah.
You know what's so funny is not all women should wear leggings.
Yes, that is
Yeah.
true.
There's a lot of times where I go, you can't have mirrors in your house. Like, there's no way you're leaving the house with those on with that situation.
They
Listen.
must be so comfortable.
I
Well,
guess.
Oh, they are. But also, listen, wear what you want, but also I have some insecurities. I'm not wearing low-rise jeans and a belly shirt. Personally,
Yeah.
that's me. I'll wear high-rise jeans and a belly shirt,
Same.
so you can only see a little bit.
I hate those high-rise jeans.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like them either.
I love them,
Yeah.
but again, that's how I prefer. I look at myself. If I don't like, I'm not gonna go out. I'm not gonna just walk the streets in a bra and some jeans, right? But other girls, they wear leggings and a bra. They wear workout outfits everywhere all the time, and they're just showing their stuff off. If you feel
My wife
comfortable,
doesn't
wear
wear the
it.
bra. She wears the pants, but then she'll wear like a t-shirt or something.
Right. That's
Yeah.
what I do. That's literally what I wear probably 99% of the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
The
some
leggings
girl-
have somehow become universally accepted, regardless of body type.
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you look good and sometimes you look like a baby seal.
Yeah.
It's a matter of how comfortable you
Or
are.
a baby whale.
Yeah.
Or
It depends on-
sometimes it looks like somebody pour a can of mushroom soup in it.
Wow.
UFC 324. Did you watch?
I did not.
It was good. It was the first one on Paramount.
Something else.
It's too damn late. I can't stay up.
Saturday.
I was like,
prelims started early.
Yeah,
but,
I wanted to see Patty the Batty, and it was like the fight started at 1 o'clock in the morning, didn't it?
Dude, Patty the Batty and Justin Gaethje. That fight was unbelievable.
Yeah.
They were crushing each other. And right from the get-go, I thought Patty was done. Like, I thought he was done, and he ate so many punches, and they stayed in it and stuff, and was competitive. Gaethje wound up winning.
I waited all night, and I fell asleep during the walkouts. And I woke up afterwards when they were doing like the dais, talking about the fight afterwards,
yeah.
and the arena's empty. I'm like, oh man.
Oh, missed it. Well, one of the fighters, UFC fighter Josh Hokic, who won in great fashion, and then went over to his corner, put on a American headband and some big Viper sunglasses, and came out and cut a promo.
So
I guess he wanted to get his name out there. First one on Paramount, let people know who you are. He was doing all this rhyming stuff and this and that and everything. Very wrestling type,
Right.
WWE type of stuff. And then at the end, as if he forgot part of his thing that he wanted to say, he added one more thing. We have the audio. Take a listen.
And P.S. Brittany Griner is a man.
Oh, what?
I don't know what
The hell
Brittany
did she do?
Griner, the WNBA player, did to him, but Josh Hokic wanted everybody to know. P.S. Brittany Griner is a man.
Oh, man.
Well, he definitely want to make a name for himself.
Did you see Dana White afterwards?
I didn't. I was thinking about that. I was like, oh boy, Dana's not gonna like this.
Yeah, they asked him about it, and he said, I didn't see it. I heard about it. I did not love it.
Yeah.
He goes, and I'll leave it at that.
I forget what Rogan, the guy said all that stuff, and Rogan got back on the mic and he goes, I think that's it. I think he said all of it or something like that.
That's so weird.
It was very weird.
The fact that he was in like the Viper glasses and the headband, like literally cutting a wrestling promo.
Yeah. I figured
They know that's how they get their name out there.
I guess.
For sure.
Everybody's talking about it today.
Yeah.
You know, Fox News is going to be like, and then he had the balls to say,
Yes.
Brittany Griner was a man.
Speaking of balls. So what do you think Brad Pitt's biggest movie is? The biggest movie he was in, okay? It doesn't necessarily mean he starred in it or anything like that, but he was involved in it. He was in. He had screen time. What do you think his biggest movie? I can tell you.
I'm confused. Are you saying the most screen time or the most
No.
biggest
Successful?
Success. The movie made $786 million at the box office.
Ocean's 11.
No. Any other guesses?
He
He was in this movie. It made $786 million. Doesn't necessarily mean he was the star or how long he was in there or anything.
But he was in it.
He was in it. He was in it. And this is his most successful movie that he has been in.
I don't even know.
I feel like it's not going to be an obvious one. So
It's not F1.
It's not. It's Deadpool 2, where he had a 1 second cameo as the Vanisher.
Oh.
Deadpool 2 made $786 million. So out of all the movies Brad Pitt has done, all the huge hit that he's had, Ocean's 11, Fight Club, all these different things, whatever.
That's the biggest.
The biggest movie he's ever been in, he was in for 1 second.
I wonder
Did you know
if
he was in it?
I don't know. I didn't remember that. Yeah.
There was a bunch of cameos that we didn't know about, you know, I mean, because there was a bunch of different Deadpools that still had their masks on.
Deadpool 2 is the one I've watched the least.
Yeah, well, that's the one with the X-Men.
Yeah.
I thought that was a good one.
It was good, but
Like a little kid.
I think I've seen it twice.
That's the one with Gina Carano or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the Australian kid, that
Yeah,
does the
yeah.
fires and stuff.
I thought that was a pretty good
It
one.
was good, but I've only watched it like twice.
Right.
The Wolverine one I've seen a bunch, and the first one I've seen a bunch.
Yeah.
So he is when he's putting the team together, remember, and he's got all the different
Yeah.
people. The Vanisher, he comes in and gets hits into the power lines and flames up. That's Brad Pitt.
yeah.
Okay.
All right.
That's him.
I
Yeah.
wonder if he gets a little kickback, like a residual.
I don't know. Or if he's like, hey, we just want you to be in there for a second, it'll be funny, and then winds up making $786 million. And he's like, cool, I didn't get paid. So I did not know about this, but did you know that Harry Styles went to Pope Leo's conclave election in May?
No, I did not know that.
Yeah, so they're saying Harry Styles finally shared why he was at the Pope's conclave. He said he happened to be a 5-minute walk away getting a haircut and just wanted to get in on the action.
And
so,
they just let him in?
I guess so, yeah.
Just showed up and they let him
It's
in.
Harry Styles.
Huh.
Harry Styles, what are you guys, picking a Pope in there? Let me hang out for a little bit. Quentin Aaron, former guest of the show,
Yeah.
from The Blind Side, is in the hospital after a fall at his home.
Cool.
Sounds pretty serious, although his rep says that he's in stable condition.
Speaking of stable, I got an alert on my phone yesterday
Yeah.
that said my walking is off balance and I'm likely to have a fall.
Oh.
What can that be from?
That's from your Apple Watch or what?
No, from my phone.
From your phone.
Yeah. It said it was just it said that my walking was unstable and that I may have a likelihood of falling.
Well, it is a smartphone.
Also, now that I'm looking at my phone, I see that several people are emailing me about the shooting and the conversation we had earlier on the thing. Just save yourselves. I'm not reading them.
Yeah.
If you want to call the show, 800-771-1025, I'm willing to discuss it there. I'm not carrying the show over to our Instagram chat so that we could fight over it. I don't think there's any reason to fight. I think we all agree it's a travesty that somebody had to die. I just was wondering why you'd want to be out there in the first place and why you'd put yourself anywhere in a situation of where you could be in that sort of
I'm also
predicament.
completely convinced this is what both sides, these politicians, this is what they want. They want people fighting. They want people arguing. They want things to escalate because it makes them all more money. That's the heart of it all.
You're probably right.
I think Tim Walz is crazy. I think the Trump administration is crazy, and I think they want this to escalate.
Yes,
because they're all gonna gain from that.
I don't disagree with you. I just don't understand what the motivation is for the people to be a part of it.
Yeah,
and that is you're falling for the trap if that's the case.
I think we're all getting played.
I mean, you got it all played out.
We're all getting played.
I feel like anything that happens like that, I just go, huh. All right. It doesn't change my life.
Yeah.
I mean, it's sad somebody died, but I didn't know. Oh, jeez. You know who didn't die? Alex Honnold. Do you know who Alex Honnold is?
I did. I was really hoping he would die, to be honest with you.
I think that's what everybody tuned in for.
Yeah.
I guess there was.
Oh, I know who.
There was a delay. The guy who climbed the world's tallest skyscraper live on Netflix did not die.
That's why I didn't watch the UFC, because I was watching this idiot climb a
Are
building.
you serious?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, because my wife said, hey, that guy was supposed to climb the building. I go, it got delayed. And she goes, yeah, but it got delayed till tonight. I go, oh, well, let's see if he's doing it. And we put it on. It was just starting. And then he was climbing, and then we're like, all right, well, halfway up. Now he's halfway up. We have to see the whole thing, And then I'll be honest, at least Nick Wallenda kind of he wobbles a little bit, makes you think that there's a chance he's going to fall, even though there's no chance he's going to fall.
Right up.
This guy just walked up a building like Spider-Man.
So I saw highlights, like clips from it and stuff, and I saw him get up to the top. It is unbelievable how this guy, I mean, obviously climbing, you have no fear, but he gets up to the top and stands and doesn't move over into the middle.
Yeah.
He's like standing on the edge, and he's like, yeah, all right, I'm done. Like 6 inches. You know what I mean? Like he could just step backwards and fall off the thing, but he's totally calm up there. There's something that's not wired properly in his head.
Yeah, I saw a couple of clips on social media, and it was from the inside the building. And he was on the window outside. I don't know if that was from the show, but people were freaking out.
So the building was open to the public, and the people who worked there. So there were people inside the building, and there were thousands of people outside the building watching him do it. And as he climbed up, they were taking pictures of him from inside and waving to him, and he was high-fiving the windows.
He didn't have any type of safety harness or anything?
No, the only thing he had tied around him was a resin bag
really?
around his waist.
Because when Linda did it, they said he had to have a safety harness in case he fell.
No safety harness.
Really?
Not in Taiwan.
Wow.
There was no safety harness. He just went straight up there, and he shimmied up that building pretty good. And he had what they were calling dragons, these things that jutted out of the side of the building.
Yeah.
He had to climb 13 of those. He had to get over them. And he did it so effortlessly. You were like,
I bet it's fake.
No, he's like,
fake.
Did you watch Free Solo?
No.
The documentary?
No.
So he climbs the mountain face, whatever, with nothing. It's just him and chalk, and he goes up there, and there's people constantly dying, falling. His friends, people that he knows. Benny died, and he's like, oh, too bad. You still doing it? Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
And he does it, and there's parts where he has to go and jump and grab, and I mean, it's unbelievable. It is so nerve-wracking just watching it.
Interesting.
I don't like it. I don't like to watch it. It makes me uncomfortable.
I watched the whole thing, and I just kept going, dear God, I know that this makes me a bad person. Please make him fall. I don't want him to die. He's probably a nice guy and all that, and his wife was there and all that, but I know he's got kids and stuff, but please make him fall.
No,
at least make him fall to another level. Like make him fall from the top from the 44th floor to the 30th floor.
Yeah. You love death and destruction.
It was so boring just watching the guy climb the building. Like I was excited for it, but I was excited at the fact that he may fall.
Let's hope we see this guy die.
Yeah. I mean, I said that to Nick Wallenda. I said, you seem like a nice enough guy, but we're all hoping you fall. And he's like, yeah. He's like, I get it.
Yeah.
He's like, you want to, I don't want to see anything happen I don't want Nick Wallenda to die either, but I do want to see something exciting happen. Even if he fell and he was on the safety harness, I'd still be cool with that.
I mean, Evel Knievel made the whole career on it, Evel
Knievel fell.
Yeah, but also doing stuff where you're like, oh, this guy's going to die.
Right.
Right.
He took the broken bones.
Yeah.
This guy climbing the building was too good at it.
But if he falls, they're not going to show it. They probably cut away.
Oh, there'll be so many cameras that had it. There were thousands of people.
Yeah, I'm saying like Netflix is not showing
They had it on a delay.
Yeah.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, it was on a delay.
Excuse me, guys. We got to do this real quick.
Here we go, Bone fam. The Bone Bonus. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine. Accident attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
This hour's Bone bonus keyword is
Rich. This hour's keyword is rich. R-I-C-H. Head over to the free 1025 The Bone app now and enter the word rich before 30 minutes past the top of the hour, and that $1,000 Bone bonus could be yours.
All right, we'll give you a chance to do that. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, we'll finish news. It's the Mike Calta Show. This is 1025 The Bone. 800-771-1025 are the phone numbers. If you'd like to reach us, you're welcome to voice your opinion and get through on the show. We're happy to talk to you, whether we agree or disagree. Phone lines are open. Galvin, back to you. We'll finish our news.
Just a couple things left. Dave Grohl says the new Foo Fighters album is finished.
Thank goodness.
Are we over Foo Fighters? I'm kind of over.
Probably
Foo
not.
Fighters.
They were a good song away from being back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I mean, everybody, Dave Grohl hit that hiccup because he found out he fathered a baby out of wedlock, and people wanted to look at him like he was an angel, and then they found out he was just a human being.
Right.
And they went, oh, okay. But I think we're one good Foo Fighters song away from everybody loving Foo Fighters again.
I think now they're in the point of their career. Just play the hits. We don't need new Foo Fighters.
Yeah,
it all sounds the same anyways.
The Foo Fighters are good at coming out with hits. So, like,
yeah.
You know, like the first time you heard Pretender, you were like, oh, this song's great. Then you hear that, you heard Everlong and you're like, this song's great. Like, they're good at making hits.
Right.
So if they come out with an album and that album has 2 hits on it, the Foo Fighters are back.
But it seems like the last 3 Foo Fighter albums, it just sound like all the old Foo Fighter stuff.
Yeah, which isn't so bad. Like, sometimes you got a formula. You
it's
keep
good.
the formula.
Just play the hits. We don't need new music at this point.
Also, the thing with the drummer with Josh Freese and letting him go, it
was
was
weird.
like, what happened there? And then also they were letting Kamala Harris use their music for her campaign. I was like, ugh. I was just kind of
I think some bands, it's like you did it, you made it,
Yeah.
you're good. Play the hits, and that's that.
Yeah, but if they feel like they got more hits in them,
I guess.
How about this? Here's a band that's playing the hits. Geddy Lee from Rush is not ruling out new music with drummer Annika Niles.
he's not playing the hits. He's trying to get.
They
new
are
music.
playing the
You're
hits.
right?
Yeah,
they're going out and playing the hits, but you knew they were probably going to be like, we'll do some new music. People are going to lose their minds, especially a band like Rush.
But because he wrote all the songs, didn't he, Neil Peart?
Neil Peart wrote all the lyrics.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did all the lyrics. So now who takes over doing the lyrics? Her. But here's the thing is I put up whenever they said that they were going to go out and tour with this drummer, Annika Niles. She's a great drummer. But I just posted a clip of her playing, and I said, here's a new drummer that's going out with Rush, Annika Niles, and yes, she can play. Because she's female, it has almost 1 million views on Instagram.
Crazy.
On Instagram. Carmen.
But also,
every
it's
day
not just
people
because she's
comment.
female. I don't know who she is, and I'd be seeing her for the first time.
But it's definitely a big part of it is female, like to the Rush guy, the Neil, he's God, and blah, 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 and you can't replace him, and blah, 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 blah. But if you had Mike Portnoy, people would be like, oh, it's a good choice.
Right,
Mike
right,
Portnoy.
right.
It's a woman.
lady drummer.
Yeah, lady drummer. People are like, what? What is going on? Listen, I have no idea whether she's going to sound good or not. We'll see. I mean, she's a great drummer, but it doesn't mean she's going to be able to play the Rush stuff like Neil did,
Yeah.
So we'll see. And then them doing new music. Oh, sacrilege.
Well, it's funny you said it because I was listening to Limelight or something, and it went off into a Rush rotation on my thing, and the new Rush came. Remember, Roll the Bones?
Oh yeah.
And I was like, oh, I forgot about all these somewhat new Rush songs.
Where they have like the weird breakdown with the
Rap.
deep voice rap thing. Yeah. They had some good stuff though. I mean, throughout their career, obviously their older stuff is such classics,
Right.
that they have, but they did have obviously some stuff, in the 90s and 80s that was good.
Yeah.
Finally in news, you're allowed to take the little bottles of shampoo from the hotel. That's totally fine. You can take, some of the different things. What
if you take it from the cart in the hallway? Like when I'm walking by, I'm like, ooh, and I grab a couple extra
That's a no.
to go. Yeah.
I'm not mad at
Yeah,
you. Listen,
that's-
I've taken a couple waters from there before.
You wait till she goes in and think, oh, let's load it up real quick.
Hey, I'm paying. I'm paying what is essentially somebody's rent
Yeah.
to stay here for 2 days.
Say it again.
What? So you're allowed to take the little bottles of shampoo and
Right.
conditioner and stuff. That's totally fine. But You're not allowed to take everything. You can't take stuff just because it's not nailed down. Someone pulled a bunch of hotel workers to find the top things we steal from hotel rooms. What's number one?
Towels.
Towels.
Yeah.
I always take a couple.
Really?
Yeah. Carmen, because I love. What do you mean, ooh?
Just, I mean, again, like, I know they're clean, hopefully, but the amount of people that use them and stuff like that, like, I don't know.
Couple things. One, they're using commercial laundry. I mean, they're bleaching the hell out of those towels and stuff.
Right.
Two, most of them are pretty new. They rotate through those towels fast, and I wash them before I use them again. But you're using them in the in the hotel if you're staying there, unless you bring your own towels.
Yeah, I mean, I do bring my own face towel.
Shut up.
I do.
Do you really?
Yeah, like my own makeup removing towel and stuff like that, because we use the microfiber towels.
Oh yeah.
That they use for car cleaning. You get them in the car section at Walmart.
Wax your face.
Yeah. Well, they're microfiber, so you get like a whole roll of them. It looks almost like a roll of what is it called? Jesus, paper towels. But they're microfiber towels,
right?
And you can wash them. And basically, we use those for 3 months, throw them away, get another roll.
But it's
and
funny,
they're reusable.
That's exactly what I take from the hotels. Is the hand towel, face towel, like the smaller ones.
What are you doing with them?
They're perfect for running. Whenever I get done running, I just because I'm sweaty as all get out and stuff, and I don't want to have like a huge like shower towel or beach towel or something like that. So those little ones are perfect. And a lot of times I use them a couple times to just throw them out. Sometimes I'll wash them and reuse them.
But you know what a lot of people use those little towels for?
Sure.
You know?
Yeah.
And this is why hotels cost what they cost, because Galvin's stealing all the towels.
You're not stealing anything?
I don't think so.
Number one, towels. 88% of hotel workers say they are stolen a lot.
Right.
Number two,
microwave,
bathrobes.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
You're not usually allowed to take them, even at resorts or hotels with a spa. You're not supposed to be taking them. Some of them are complimentary. Oh,
Right.
nice robe from
I
Four
snatched
Seasons.
a couple alarm clocks over the years.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's one had a little iPod dock on top. I'm like, oh, this is great.
Hangers. That's why a lot of places have the ones that can't be removed now. They have the little thing.
I wonder how long it takes a cleaning crew to notice that the alarm clock is missing.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's probably whenever somebody calls and says, "Hey, I don't have an alarm clock in my room," because the cleaning crew is probably just going in there cleaning, doing their half-ass thing where they dip the water glasses in the toilet and put it back out there and everything else.
Rinse them off.
Yeah, but
I never got charged
unless somebody is like, "Hey, I don't have a alarm clock in here."
Yeah.
And they're like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah.
Toiletries that aren't meant to be taken. The big bottle of shampoo strapped to the wall. You're not supposed to take those. They're hoping that you're going to leave that alone.
Shower curtain.
Blankets. A lot of people are stealing blankets.
I did take a blanket one time.
Really?
Did you really from
Yeah.
a hotel?
Yeah, it was nice. It was so soft. This is when I was broke. Yeah, it was like in my 20s. I remember I had it for a long time. It was one of those like felt kind of blankets.
Yeah,
real soft.
How about this? Pillows. Sometimes you go to a hotel and you're just like, oh, this is a nice pillow.
Yeah, I took that too.
I'll tell you, we bought pillows because we stayed at the Hard Rock one time, and the Hard Rock's pillows were so nice.
Saw what the tag was.
I remember I think it was my dad's wife was like asked, "Where would you get?" I'm like, "How are they going to tell you where to get the pillow?" And sure enough, they bought all the pillows.
Yeah.
Listen, Chad, we went down to stay in South Florida one time. We met our friends down there, and I got the best sleep of my life because of the pillows. Chad took a picture and ordered them for me for my birthday. That was like my gift, and
You should marry him.
I did, but they were the best.
Carmen, you ever take a hair dryer?
No, I don't dry my hair.
Oh.
I air dry.
Well, hair dryers, they say that happens a lot. You're not supposed to take those, but
No.
maybe you find one. You're like, yeah, this works pretty good. I'll take this. Pens. You're not allowed to take the
Always.
pens.
Always. I always take the pens every time.
Taking pens, stationery.
Yep.
Pen, stationery, and a Bible. You're allowed to take all of them.
No.
Yes.
Those damn Gideons. What movie?
Mission Impossible.
Yeah, nice. Dishes. Most hotels have water glasses. Some have kitchenettes with plates and silverware. Please don't take that stuff, they said. This one, number 10, is the last one. And I don't know who's taking this or why, because it's usually to the TV that's there and not universal. The remote control.
Because sometimes you're like, oh, yeah, I need a Samsung remote too.
Yeah, but
I mean, I haven't done that. I just was thinking about. I'm sure somebody's taken the remote.
Unless it's the same exact model TV you have, it's not working. And rarely are they universal remotes. It's usually whatever TV is in there and stuff. So I don't know why you're taking the remote.
I bet it's more of an accident. Like when you're packing things up and it's just like next to your phone and stuff and you're just quickly grabbing things.
Yeah. Maybe.
That's what, yeah.
Maybe.
I've taken the occasional ice bucket over the years.
Yeah.
All right.
You went there as a college student.
Yeah, pretty much.
When you go there as a college student, everything is there. We stole the coffee maker.
Oh, free iron. This is great.
Yeah.
It's like early years when there's like 6 of us crammed in a 4-person hotel room.
I went over to Panama City during spring break, and I was younger. You know, we were hanging out there, and I saw one kid that did the greatest thing. I thought this was such a great, simple thing, whatever, but I was like, oh, that's hilarious. He was walking around drinking his drink out of a carafe from Denny's. He was just carrying that glass and just drinking out of it. It's like, yeah, that's good. That works.
Bert's too famous to do the what will the maid think now, I imagine.
Yeah.
Those were great back in the day.
Those were great. Those put them on the map when social media first started, man. That was great. Yeah, for those of you who don't know, Bert used to decorate his room to either look like a murder scene or something. And
he'd turn the toilet into like a vampire with like teeth and eyes and everything.
I forgot about those. Man.
Yeah.
That was good.
What will the maid think?
Yeah. Bert will be here Friday. He'll be in the studio with us Friday morning, and he'll be at the Benchmark Arena on Friday night. He'll be here for the big show for this weekend. Then Saturday, Carmen will be out Saturday morning at McDitton's for Kegs and Eggs. It'll be your last opportunity to win tickets into the Miller Lite Cove. Oh, I'm sorry, Michelob Ultra Cove. What is it? The Michelob Ultra Cove.
Treasure Cove.
Treasure Cove.
Yeah.
And you'll be able to go over there and watch the parade from the Michelob Ultra section. And they'll be giving away a free Michelob Ultra that day at the McDitton's up until I think it's 1 o'clock. Kegs and Eggs.
Yes. And it starts early too. I want to say it starts at like 9 o'clock or something like that.
Oof.
Or even, maybe even earlier. I don't know. I know I'm going to be out there from 11 to 1.
It's going to be cold.
It's going to be cold. I know.
Enjoy it.
I don't know. Yeah, but see, the only good thing about it being cold is it makes you want to drink more.
Yeah, that's
because
true.
it helps
certainly
keep
more
you warm.
Fun. Yeah. Mike Calta Show. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, sir.
Just some quick food for thought. If you've seen some regular cops that had somebody pulled over on the side of the road with their lights on, and they had to force somebody to the ground, would you jump in that situation?
No.
I highly doubt it.
No. I mean, we're agreeing on this, correct?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay.
Don't get involved.
I'm getting a lot of. It's interesting because I'm getting a lot of hate through emails. People that never have the balls to call up but want to send me emails. I'm an idiot and I'm a fool and all that. I'm just saying I would not be involved. I'm not saying it's right or it's wrong. I just would not put myself in that situation. It's because I don't want to die. That seems to make the most sense. Thank you for your call, sir.
What?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off. It just seems that would make the most sense. No, I'm not getting involved in a situation in which a police officer has got anybody in their custody. It's none of my business.
And the thing,
in the moment, go ahead.
I was going to say, and I also understand people have the right to protest. People have the right to be out there. I'm with Mike. I've seen in the news there was one shooting and the woman got killed. For me, that's a deterrent. I don't want to go protest. And if you have enough heart and feeling about something and you want to go out there, then you also have to understand that you are putting yourself in harm's way. It may not be right, but for me, it's like I just prefer not to go out there.
What if it's outside your house, though? It's in your neighborhood.
I'll stay in my house.
Yeah.
I'm not leaving. I'm calling Uber Eats that day.
Yeah. What if you're just trying to get to work or you're trying to get to school or you're trying to live your daily life and it's going on outside your house?
Yeah.
And now I'm like, let me whip my phone open. What's going on here? This is crazy. Oh, they just shoved that woman to the ground. Let me help her up. Boom. Dead.
Yeah, listen.
It's not as easy as that. He didn't shove her to the ground. He was like, let me help her up.
And they were
He's
in front
definitely
of
trying to help her up.
storefronts, not houses.
He's not. He's trying to interfere in police activity is what he's
Well, I
trying
mean,
to do.
he shoves the woman to the ground. That's where he reacts to try and help her up. And then the cops.
He has no idea why they shoved her to the ground. He doesn't know what she did. We don't know any of that. He's involving himself in police activity.
Right. So next time you see somebody pulled over for DUI, make sure they're being treated fairly. Get out there
it's
and
none of your
police
business.
the police.
I think that's a silly analogy.
It's
It's
not.
not. It's.
I mean, if
it's-
you're right
It's
there,
a similar situation.
You're right there. You see the woman pushed to the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pull over
And
and,
he- that's-
stop.
So
That's
you're,
what he reacts to.
You're out there to video. So video them like Rodney King. Video it and show it, and there you go. And release the video to the press.
So
if
if a
cop
cop-
shoving a woman to the ground,
Say a cop pushes your wife to the ground.
my wife would not be in that situation.
Well, that's,
Also, that's a different story than a stranger you don't know.
okay.
Yeah, I mean, it totally is. You don't think so?
Listen.
A guy, listen to me. A guy, they get into a fight. You're going into a 7-Eleven and you see some guy smack a lady. You're going over and getting involved in that.
Me, probably not.
Yeah,
course not.
exactly. Now that guy smacks your wife. You getting involved?
Yeah.
100%.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's a totally,
So
completely
we're
different
all
thing.
mind our own business at all times, no matter what. That's what we're saying.
I will tell you,
Yeah.
the majority of the time, I am mind my own
And I
business.
believe you, yeah.
You know why? I'm assessing the risk. If it's
Yeah.
if
I'm not getting involved either.
Mind your
I'm
own
telling you
business
right
when the
now.
cops
I'm
are
telling
there.
you right now. If the same situation, I'm walking in and a guy kicks a dog, I'm definitely getting involved.
Yeah.
what if it's a
That-
cop?
What
that
if there's a
kicks the dog?
cop? Yeah.
If it's a cop that kicks a dog, I go, "What are you doing?" I
Right.
at least talk to him. I don't go and tackle him or try
Right.
and pull his gun or anything like that.
You try and
whatever.
help the dog at all?
Oh, absolutely.
There you go. It's the same situation.
Yeah.
You're just reacting to a dog.
But
Yes.
it's not the same situation
Yeah, of course
because
it is.
The dog
the
is
dog
defenseless.
yeah, and the dog also
Well, you can argue the woman's defenseless.
yeah, but the woman has
She's an adult.
the ability
Yeah.
to
to not be there.
yeah.
It would be.
Right.
It's different as a kid
It's- listen,
or a
if-
dog.
If you see a woman, if you're next there and you see a woman shoved to the ground and you're totally cool with not reacting to that, that's fine.
It's not.
Oh,
it's
I
not,
react to it.
Yeah,
Right.
it's
I go,
not-
Jesus,
So
what
if
did
you don't,
she
if,
do?
You're not gonna
that's,
attack the
that's
Yeah,
fine.
I do. I go, what did she do?
Right. If that's how you go about your life, that's fine.
Yeah,
Some
I
people
don't-
see that and instantly react to a woman getting shoved to the ground, try and help her up.
If they weren't there, they wouldn't be reacting.
I'll give you this. I'm at a gas station and there's an argument next to me and a guy shoves a woman to the ground. There's a chance I do more than if a police officer is
right.
shoving a woman to the ground.
But once law enforcement is there,
It's none of
step
my
back.
business.
It's none of
Yeah.
our business.
All right.
Thank you. Mike Calta Show, good morning.
Morning, Mike. I understand that people have a right to protest, might be in their heart, passion. But I just think people should just mind their own business. There are obviously federal agents. If you want to protest, protest. But when I see these folks online, get his license, but get their license plate number. You don't have a warrant. You don't have a warrant. If they're placing them under arrest, they're doing it because they have a lawful right to. I don't want anybody to die or anything like that. And then what happened was horrible. But you're cutting the line between impeding on law enforcement, battery on law enforcement, whatever you want to do, from protesting. It seems like these people are angry and they protest, and then their feelings get in the way, and then then obviously things like this happen. Protest if you want, that's it. But then you start impeding on law enforcement or federal agents. It's a different ballgame, and that's when
It's not
people get
protesting
hurt,
anymore.
die. Right, exactly. You're not protesting anymore because I understand it's a very sensitive thing. I haven't seen this till south of 2016. I remember watching CNN and Fox, and everybody was. But now it's like ever since Trump got in office, CNN hates Fox, Fox hates CNN, or whatever you want to call it.
This is what
And
they
it's-
want,
and
though,
it's
because
really-
they're
it's
all
awful.
profiting off this. The networks are profiting off this. The politicians are profiting off this. This is exactly what they want. They want this.
I know,
stuff
but
to-
it's awful.
They
It
want.
really
it-
is.
They want this to escalate.
Thank you, sir. Oh, it's
The networks want it to escalate. The politicians want it to escalate. They are loving this.
Mike Calta Show, good morning.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. What's up?
In what way did he impede? He was filming it. So, for an example, if Galvin sees a dog get kicked, and he goes, "What are you doing, officer?" and he films it, and then they come up to him and do exactly what he did to that guy. What did he do to impede him at all? He was filming it.
No, that guy got involved when they pushed a woman down, and he went over there and tried to get involved by helping
And filmed it. Did you see the whole videos? No, he was filming it. The guy, and then the ICE officer came up to him, pushed him, maced him in the face. 8 of them got him and executed him. What are you talking about?
because the guy shouldn't have been there in the first place. He shouldn't have gotten involved in
The
this
guy
situation.
shouldn't be at a protest
Why-
with an open carry, which is the law. Which is like lawfully right. What do you?
I'm not saying you shouldn't be there illegally. I'm saying that you're putting yourself in that situation, in a bad situation, by going out there? What do you think would have been the best result of him being out there that day?
The people are out there to film because the ICE officers do illegal stuff all the time, and if nobody films, they get away with everything.
So
do you understand
what
that?
would have been the best thing about him being out there that day?
I mean, he did a great thing because he's just proving how heartless and brutal ICE is, and they're not even law enforcement. So, I mean, so you just want everyone to stay home and obey and do whatever you want, but on January 6th and on everything else, all the Republicans can come out with their ARs, and that's cool, but this isn't cool.
Who said that? See, this is what nobody is ever. Everybody's just at the complete opposite end. Nobody could ever be like, yeah, I think it's terrible.
No, I'm pretty in the middle, but
no,
I'm
you're
saying
not in the middle. You're not in the middle. You're not.
No,
in the
when
middle.
it was flipped,
You're not.
It was like, I'm not going to obey anything. It's my right to do open carry. And now that it flipped the other way, it's like, well, he shouldn't have been out there. He should just comply. MAGA flips every single thing.
Okay.
Who goes to a protest with a gun?
Well, anybody that wants to carry a gun legally. I don't have a problem with that.
Okay, but that creates more of a dangerous situation.
It definitely does.
Okay.
So I was just looking this up. Approaching a federal officer during an arrest is generally legal, but carries significant personal and legal risk. While you have constitutional right to observe and record law enforcement in public spaces, the way you approach can determine whether you are viewed as a bystander or a criminal interferer. So it's a judgment call. And whether it's right or wrong, it's a judgment
call. While you're already in a heated argument with somebody, you already have a situation that's going on, and you have a woman blowing a whistle and screaming, and another guy yelling, and now another guy is going to get involved. It only makes things worse.
Because obstruction of justice.
Listen, I have to say this. I'm saying it out loud, and then I'm like, this is ridiculous. But he didn't deserve to die. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that the guy deserved to die or got what was coming to him. I'm saying it's ridiculous that he was out there and put himself in this situation.
Yeah, but a lot of people say, but that's America, and we're allowed to, protest and, to see what, show people what is really happening and all that type of stuff. I'm not there.
No.
I'm not involved. That's just not me. So if you're doing it,
but
all right.
The fact that they've since had to backtrack and everything they said happened because people were out there filming proves it.
Yeah, that's
literally everything they came out and said when the video came out was nothing. It was completely described opposite of that.
Everybody's going to cover their own ass immediately. They
rushed and said, "This is the gunman. This is what happened. He pulled a gun," and the video showed none of that. That was all fabricated, and they've since backtracked. Like if none of those cameras are there, that doesn't happen.
Have you ever been in a situation, Gio, where it's hectic or something happens and your recount of that is different than what you see later on film?
Well, I'm sure.
You know what I mean? So again, when things are hectic and there's a lot of people involved, yes, that's why they're filming. I understand. I'm with you. That's allowed. It's their right to do that.
My recount of it in the moment is different than a government official going on the news and saying
this, go on record with
this is exactly 100%. What happened.
Yeah.
And then the video comes out and none of that happened.
By the way, obstruction of justice, if your proximity or behavior physically hinders the arrest or search, you can be charged with obstructing a federal officer. Perceived threat, federal agents are trained to assess situations in seconds. Approaching rapidly or with concealed hands may be perceived as a threat, blah, blah, blah. I'm just pointing out some of the stuff that they have in here,
I mean, the guy gets shot because the ICE agent fires his gun. That's why he gets shot.
What do you mean?
The ICE agent pulls the gun from the guy's holster.
Yeah.
He accidentally fires that gun, and that's why they unload on him and shoot him in the street.
Which is my whole point of what I'm saying. Is that my whole point is you have two fallible human beings there that are in the situation where something like this could happen. That's why I don't want to be out there.
Yeah,
that's why I don't want to be out there.
Because it's gonna escalate.
It can escalate.
If you take your gun, you're increasing the risk of something happening.
So don't carry guns ever.
No,
not to a protest. Maybe
it's your right. Again, I don't know. But looking at this situation, I don't know if I don't feel like that was the right move. But it is your right.
Can I tell you? I have the shotgun that Mike got me, but I don't have a gun and I don't carry a gun. You know why? I feel like I would use it inappropriately.
Yeah.
And I would ruin my life.
I'm sure a lot of people like that.
Yeah.
Not me. Mike Calta Show, good morning.
Hey, Mike.
Hi.
I'm 100% with you. Not that I'm saying everybody should be dying and all that. I'm not crazy, but you know, like with that lady that got shot, those two, they were out there instigating. Okay, her and her wife. She's smiling at the guy and making jokes at the guy, at the ICE agent, and why is she there? Why? I mean, and then I look at these videos and I look at these women, probably close to my age, out there with their big old coats on and walking around and yelling at him and everything. And I'm like thinking, I myself am not stupid enough to put myself in a situation where it could happen. Go in your home and stay in there. That's what they keep saying. Go in your home, stay in your home, don't be outside, don't come around, and then, you're not going to get killed. That's for sure.
I mean, look, I'm not gonna be confined to my home, but I get what you're saying. I feel
don't
like
go in the midst of all that crazy.
definitely don't go in the midst of it. In fact, the less people that are there, the probably safer it is for everybody.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And you see them all the time saying, get out of the road, and the people stand there defiant, holding their video, holding their phones, holding their signs, and that is a very reckless way to put yourself, to put your statement out there. I would have noticed, and it's freaking freezing. There's still a bunch of idiots out there in the middle of the street doing the same thing. Don't put yourself in that situation. If you got to go to the store, go to the store. But it's so stupid that they're out there just not doing anything except yelling at the ICE agents and
making it worse.
and just making it worse.
Yeah,
if you're not there, you're not making it worse. You're not doing. I don't understand. I don't understand why these people are putting themselves at risk and to make a statement. Really? I mean, there are other ways to do it.
Appreciate the call. Thank you. Mike Calta Show, good morning.
Morning. How are you this morning, Mike?
Hey, what's happening, sir?
This is Randall. Hey, part of the problem, if you want my opinion, is that the Democratic leaders in those areas are encouraging people to do this. Now, really, they're just mad because Obama's doing it. Because Trump's doing it. When Obama was doing it, didn't have a problem. In fact, if Obama was doing it today, they'd be cheering.
Yeah.
But because Trump's doing it, they're all upset, and they're telling everybody to go out there and protest, and they're putting those people's lives in danger.
Yeah,
I mean, simple.
And they're doing it. They're doing it. I'm watching.
All those guys.
I'm looking at it right now. They're marching through the streets in droves. It's insane.
And they're being encouraged to do that by the government leadership up there, and that's wrong. They're just asking for trouble. They're just asking for those people to get hurt.
I said earlier, I think Tim Walz is an idiot, and it's turned into a who's got the biggest D contest between him and Trump, and they're all profiting from this.
Well, I think we know who's going to walk away on. I don't know who's got the biggest D, but who's going to walk away?
Yeah, but I mean, it's like
that.
In Minnesota and Minneapolis, their government officials, they're escalating it as well. They want this to happen.
No. Mike Calta Show, good morning.
Good morning. I just wanted to make a point in regards to this whole discussion. I think you have two sides. You have one side that are protesters, they're angry. You have the other side that are ICE agents, they're angry because of their having to deal with it. So you have the perfect storm. I do think that ICE agents do need more training. I read an article the other day that the average training initially was between 5 and 7 months. They couldn't get enough people out in the field fast enough.
Yeah.
So they changed that to 4 to 6 weeks. 4 to 6 weeks. Now, there are some law enforcement or former law enforcement that are now ICE agents. But the vast majority, 72% have zero law enforcement background whatsoever. So they go through the training 4 to 6 weeks, and now they're cops.
Yeah, that doesn't seem like that. It doesn't, and that's another reason why I am going to stick with what I've been saying, and where I don't want to be anywhere near that, because now you're saying you have people who are not even as qualified as they should be dealing with this situation, mixing the fact that they have human emotion, and which includes fear, and none of these people on either side want to die.
Right. And I want to respond to the last callers, or I'm not sure which caller, saying that they're being encouraged to do that. Absolutely. There's no doubt that the local law enforcement and the leaders in the Minneapolis area are not helping ICE at all.
Yeah.
Whether or not they're actively soliciting people to go out, I've never heard anything like that. What I have heard in the past, you can use the same argument, because I felt his statement was a little slighted, and you could still see what political spectrum he was talking from. Trump actively solicited people to go to the J6 rally in regards to that too. So you can't be blaming, and I'm so sick of people saying, well, what about this president? What about this president? When you use a what about argument, you have no argument. Thank you for listening.
All right, buddy. My favorite is the people online who are like, I can't listen to you, you Trump D suckers anymore. I don't say anything about Trump or ICE or anything. I just don't want. I'm saying if you don't want to die, don't put yourself in a situation that's volatile. That's all I've been saying all day. It has nothing to do with who you voted for, who the president is, or it's all I'm saying is that I can't see myself being out there, and especially in a situation where people are dying, where people are getting shot, whether it be because of emotions or accidents, or I don't want to be anywhere near it. Oh, yeah. All right, I got to take a break. If you want to get through, phone lines are full, but I'll try and get through your phone calls, 800-771-1025. It's the Mike Calta Show. This is 1025 The Bone. If you don't know his daughters, you will love TV Isla. TV Isla is fantastic.
I got to finish it. I
didn't finish it yet either.
Really?
I did finish it.
Yeah.
I got 2 more episodes
Me
to do.
too. How does it end good? Or
It ends good, and it ends on a little bit of a cliffhanger, so we're
really?
definitely hoping for a season 2.
Well, because we'll be in.
That's where we come in, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah. I watch it, and I get nervous because I know I'm always going to be honest with Bert, and I'm going to tell him what I think. And in the beginning, I was like, oh, I don't know, man. And then I watched it, and I was like, oh, okay, this is funny, this is good. And then it just kept getting better and better, and I was like, okay, good.
It was like the last 2 minutes of the first episode, because the first episode I was like, oh,
A little bit of a slow roll.
a little kind of cheesy, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then the last 5 minutes, whatever, I was like, oh, this is gonna be great, and the rest of it was really good.
There's a scene that I want to ask Bert about when he comes in. When he's talking to the one guy and he's saying about being vulnerable, and the guy starts telling about his son and stuff, and Bert, the therapist, told him that he should listen more, that he doesn't listen very much, whatever. So Bert is like, yeah, you can, be vulnerable. You can tell me. And the guy starts talking, and Bert at one point is looking at him and just says, listening. It's so good and dumb and like Michael Scott level. He's just looking at him and he's talking and he goes, listening. Like, it's so perfect. It's hilarious.
I have to tell you, and I know we've discussed this several times before, but lately it just seems like it's been always on. Michael Scott is the greatest TV character of all time.
It's unbelievable.
I mean, so uncomfortable, so hard to watch. So many. It is, but I don't think Steve Carell gets enough credit for creating that just uncomfortable character.
But you know why it also works? Because Michael Scott has a heart. That's why it works. You know what I mean? Like
that's what I
really care about him. Yeah.
I talked about the first season. He had his hair slicked back, and they were like, he's too businessman. We want him to be more vulnerable, more kind of like the way he is and stuff. Yeah, and whenever you see Steve Carell do different characters and do other stuff, you're like, yeah, he's so good. Dinner at Schmucks. If you have not seen that, you gotta. I mean, he's so good.
Have you ever seen Date Night?
Oh yeah, it's great.
So great.
Yeah. He turned the gun sideways. It's a kill shot. Yeah,
so good.
Mike Calta Show. Good morning.
Okay. Yes, I'd like to make a point about the immigration.
All right, go ahead, sir.
The reason we're at this point that everybody's missing is because the former administration let anybody and everybody into our country.
I don't think
broke
anybody.
our laws.
I don't think there's. I think that's been talked about
Pretty
plenty
well
of times.
documented,
Yeah, we got that all right. When I look, we don't need to rehash everything that we've gone through in the last 10 years. Mike Calta Show. Good morning.
Hey, Mike. Thanks for taking my call.
Yeah, buddy. What do you
Thanks
got?
for covering this. A big issue is how they're escalating things. Peaceful protest if you want. Be out there to record things, but don't impede the officers. Don't block the road. Don't blow whistles in their face.
Why does that seem like
taking
it
a
should
gun
be
out.
logical, but when you say it, all of a sudden
Yeah.
you're the bad guy when you say it?
Exactly. And then taking a gun out there is just a bad idea. I mean,
It's not illegal.
but if you
not,
have a gun,
it's not that it's not
it's
your
not
right.
illegal, and I'm a concealed carry.
Right.
But if you have a gun,
You're
that's
asking
the
for
first
problems.
thing you need to, yeah, and that's the first thing you need to tell the officers if you end up getting close to them, and don't resist. I mean, But and then the last thing is that I want to say is I'm very thankful for where we live and the people like Grady Judd that we have and the quote unquote leadership up there. They need to de-escalate the situation. Walls and Fry or whatever.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like it's de-escalating from the top down for sure. It seems
Right.
like Gio said
Exactly.
that they're more interested in having this
I think they love
chaos
it.
go on. Yeah, because it's profitable for across the board.
It's politically, it's profitable. Monetarily, it's profitable. I think they love it.
Listen, my favorite. The guy's right about one thing. I do love living here. I'm not such a huge Grady Judd fan, but I do like Ron DeSantis because one of the best things he ever said was when if you're driving and they're trying to block the roads,
Yeah.
you should just run them over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that just you don't see a lot of that happening. And then I like when I hear stories. I'll watch shows of my wife, and it'll go in this state over here. This guy is got squatters in his rental property. I'm like, yeah, you know where that doesn't happen? Florida.
Yeah.
Because those aren't called squatters; they're called home invaders.
Yeah.
And they're out of there in 2 seconds.
I got to tell you, you ever get into a situation where there's a crowd and you have to run over somebody and do that, whatever, and they're like, what'd you do? Why'd you run? Just play that on a loop.
Yeah, yeah.
The governor told me
said
to.
it was okay.
Yeah.
The governor said go on in. Carmen,
Yes.
if the hotline rings, you have to tell me. I can't
Okay.
see it.
Yep, I
Thank
know.
you. Mike, how the show? Yes, Galvin.
I was just saying.
Hey, good morning.
Yeah.
So, okay.
Do you know what today is?
Today is the 26th of January.
Which is a birthday for somebody very famous who passed away.
Elvis
Oh.
Presley.
No.
Oh, that's the 8th.
Oh, sorry, Joe.
Jeez.
Yeah,
Joe was offended.
Somebody very famous who passed away.
Passed away 6 years ago.
Cindy Williams.
No.
Oh, I just happen to see that she's.
Bob Barker.
This person would have been 71 years old today. Eddie Van Halen.
Oh, wow.
Today is Eddie Van Halen's birthday. He would have been 71. Passed away 6 years ago. Can you
Wow.
believe it's been 6 years?
Do you remember where you were?
Yeah, I was at home. I remember I was at home.
I was taping Calta and Kelly episode with Bobby Kelly, and it came down over the wire, and I broke right while we were doing the show. That was sad.
Well, I remember talking about it and saying that there was a possibility. Remember, I had brought that up, whatever, because there was rumors going around,
Yeah.
and I remember they were getting stuff ready for the Eagle, our sister station, because if that happened,
yeah.
they were going to have stuff ready to go.
Eddie Van Halen is
Right,
dead.
Yeah.
But his music lives on.
At first, I thought he got shot. But I was like, oh, I hope that's not true. And then whenever it was like, oh, man, they still didn't do any kind of cool.
No.
Tribute.
You
That's
fart?
David Ler-
Was
oh,
that-
you heard that?
Yeah.
You did that?
Loud and clear. Loud and
Oh. And you moved too. You did a little.
I shifted in my chair.
You like went up.
Carmen?
Yes.
Do we have a hotline call?
We do.
Please welcome to the show.
You farty answers.
The man who will be here Friday at the Benchmark Arena. This is Bert Kreischer. Bert, what's going on, buddy?
Oh, just hanging out in this snowstorm in Austin.
Oh,
how bad is it?
It's not bad. It's not bad. I was supposed to do Rogan today, but we canceled it because the roads are bad, and so I'm just hanging out in Austin until Thursday.
Wait, now, will you have any problems getting here on Friday?
No, I'm getting to Dothan Thursday, and then I'm the bus to Tampa's easy.
Okay. All right. Good.
Yeah.
Bert, we were all just discussing Free Bert and how we have all enjoyed it, and most of these guys finished
Yeah, I
the
already
whole
finished
thing
it.
already.
That was my goal when I pitched it to Netflix. They didn't really understand it because I was like, I don't want to do episodic. Everything they do is episodic, like Leanne Morgan and Tires and the Upshaws. Everything's episodic, and I was like, I want to make something where it's like Slow Horses or Black Doves, where you watch the first episode and then you have to watch all of them because you're like, I want to hear the story.
Yeah.
And they did not understand that concept at first, for a comedy at least, because they're like, how are you going to hold it together? And then they came up to me at the premiere and they're like, holy crap, because we played 2 episodes, and at the end of the first episode, everyone was like, they're playing another one, right? And they were like, oh my God, you did it. Yeah, so thank you. I'm glad you guys watched all of it.
Can we be honest about some stuff?
Yeah, of course.
I hate TV Leanne, and I think it's because I know real life Leanne, and I don't like her. Not that she doesn't do a good job or anything. I just don't like that character, but I love TV Isla.
Oh, TV Isla is better than real Isla.
Do you have a good relationship with that kid?
Oh my God, are you kidding me? When I released the trailer on Christmas Day, people got in the comments and were trashing me, like, trolls or whatever.
Yeah.
And that 11-year-old kid got in the comments and started lighting these dudes up. This one guy goes, Bert used to be funny, but he fell off. And then she wrote back, your mom.
I think she is great, man. I mean, the whole show is good. It's funny and it's weird, and you never know what's going to happen next. And you're so paranoid through the whole thing, and it's a lot of fun to watch.
Oh, thanks, man. It's funny. You want a show to do good, but you don't want it to do too good. Because everyone wants a season 2, but I'm afraid that we're going to lose Isla to movies.
Oh yeah, because she's that good, huh?
I already know she got an offer. I mean, she just crushes it, dude.
Yeah.
She really crushes it, and it's interesting your note about Leanne. That was the girls' note. They did not like someone playing their mom. That really bothered them.
Yeah, it's weird because Leanne in real life is like she's definitely running the show and she's the smart one and all that stuff. But and this woman seems a little she seems a little. I don't know. It's just hard. It feel like not that she's not good. It's just knowing the real Leanne.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like she captured her. Not that she had to. She created a character, obviously, but I don't know. I love the other kids are so the kids are on and the you're on, and I don't know. It's good. It's great. The show is good, man. It's really funny. My wife liked it. We watched 4 episodes right out of the gate.
Bert, I was saying one of the funniest things, I don't know if it was in the script or whether you did this ad lib, whatever, but whenever you're talking to the dad and you're saying about being vulnerable and the therapist told you to listen more and stuff, and the guy's talking and you look at him and you just have this dumb look on your face and you actually say out loud, listening. That is so funny. That is so good. It was like...
We did that scene. That was one of the early scenes we did, and my acting was I was nervous about my acting.
Yeah.
And I'm doing that scene, and it's an entirely listening scene, and I'm not a good listener in real life.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm doing the scene, and then all of a sudden I hear Video Village crack up laughing, and I'm like, did I do something? And they're like, keep going. And then I get done, and I go, what were you laughing at? Because I know what he's saying isn't funny. And they go, Leanne's like, baby, watching you laugh is or watching you listen is like watching a bear roller skate. It's that it's happening. It just doesn't look natural.
Well, it's good. Bert's going to be here.
It's been crazy. It's been crazy. The people that have reached out are it's mind blowing. I think this might be one of the better things I've ever done in my career. The list of Bradley Cooper texted me yesterday, and he was like, He was like, "This is incredible! Like this, it's dude, it's been mind blowing."
Just you and Bradley Cooper just text back and forth every once in a while.
Yeah, about the process. About everyone's really fascinated that I wanted to do like I really wanted it to be like a spy thriller. I didn't want to be episodic. I wanted it to be like one thing where you watch the whole thing.
Yeah.
And we accomplished that, and no one's doing that in comedy per se.
Well, it's been great, and so now what? So what happens? When did they decide about season 2 and all that other stuff?
In 10 days.
Oh,
So
really?
probably by the Well, I mean, they'll know in 10 days. They know right now. They get numbers. They'll get numbers Monday.
Yeah.
And then and they'll have an idea. I mean, it did better than they expected it to do already. You know, and so it's been number 2, and that one, His and Hers, like crushing it. So it's been number 2 all weekend, and I think Alex Honnold climbed that building for $5,000. So did you hear that he was like really upset that he didn't get paid anything?
No, is that his deal? I don't know where the $5,000 came in. Is that what they paid him?
No, I don't know what they paid him, but he did an interview and he was like, that was the hardest day of work and I didn't get paid that much. And I was like, wait, what do you get paid? What do you get paid to climb a building? Because think about the comps, right? There is no comps. Like you don't know what to pay a guy he's got to set his rate.
Right.
And he's like, I'll do it for free because he did the other one for free. So like,
but
it's kind of crazy. Like what would you...
Don't you call Nick Walenda and ask Nick Walenda what did you get for crossing the buildings on a tightrope? What's the going rate?
I mean, you're talking about a guy whose biggest splurge is a bowl full of blueberries.
On TMZ, it says that he got mid 6 figures payout for it.
Well, what more did he want?
Well, you know what that is. That's so wait. I mean, hold on. $500,000 to climb a building?
I mean, listen, did you watch him do it? That was pretty. It was pretty effortless and amazing and boring as all hell. But I mean, he did it with no problem.
Yeah, but what's your price point? That's my thing. Is like, think about it crushed the internet, right?
Yeah.
You only get to do that once.
Well, it really.
I mean,
he's a bad businessman. I mean, all he had to do is wear a sponsored shirt, and he could have doubled his money. We would have got a Hard Rock bet shirt on there, and he probably would have got another $500,000.
Or you do live donations where he goes up certain levels. Once he hits this amount of money, then he goes up, and keeps climbing until he gets to the top and whatever the money is.
Live reads. You want to make it exciting? Slip a little.
Yeah,
slip a little. Just
I tell you what. I Show Speed would have made more money. Like Kai Cenat would have made more money.
Yeah, they know how to do it. I don't know.
I mean, it made my hands sweat watching it. But yeah, I mean, I don't think he's making as much as Mike Epps for his hour special.
Bert will be here Friday night at the Benchmark Arena. Who are you here with? Catherine Blanford and who else?
John Feidelberg.
From
KFC.
Yeah. Okay.
KFC, yeah. So, yeah, and I'm bringing a special outfit, bringing a little razzle-dazzle. It's going to be a fun show. I can't wait. I'm so excited.
Yeah, I'm excited to go, too. I think it's going to be a great time to see you. And I don't know, it's just I was sitting there. We were playing the AFC intro this morning that you did, and I thought this is just so weird to think how far that you've come. You've got a movie about your life, a TV show about your life. You're doing NFL stuff on Sundays. You're selling out arenas.
Bradley Cooper's calling
Bradley
you.
Cooper's texting you. I mean, at this point, what haven't you done that you want to do?
Nothing. I'm good.
That's it.
See you later.
Wrap it up.
I'm good. I'm reading a book about Michael Jordan right now about how at 50 he was just lost and he was like didn't know what to do with his life because people. It's fascinating, but people's heroes, they want them to be present day heroes. And so people that never saw Jordan play are kind of like the way we look at like Bill Russell. You know, we never saw Bill Russell play, but, you know, and it's like he can't enjoy just retiring. He still wants to be in the conversation. So my goal is just to get to a place where I don't care, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
I want to do another season of Free Bird. That's what I want.
Yeah, I guess once you get into that, everybody loves to have the TV show. Once they start doing that, they wish they could do that forever.
Yeah, I would love to do this show forever. I would love to. Here's the problem, though, is like I don't know what the story. The story was. It's going to be hard to do another story like that. I don't know if you keep the same characters. Like I want to act with all those dads again, but I don't know if I played out that storyline. You know?
Yeah, I mean, look, you kids go to college. You got a whole different thing to play off of. You know.
Can I tell you what I really want to do? And Netflix is not in love with this idea. And you know, I pitched this to you a very long time ago, Cal.
Uh-huh.
Time travel.
Oh yeah.
I want to use it. I want to do season 2. I want the little girls to get approached by 2 older versions of themselves and take them into the future and into the past.
Dude, that would be fantastic. That would be fantastic.
How great would that be?
That would be
if
great.
you watch little Isla try to find Hitler in a bar in 1930.
Bert goes back in time. He's less successful, and he has to rebuild his whole career.
Oh man,
Bert in time.
Oh,
You watch
Bert in time.
you watch little Isla sit next to a black guy on the bus and go, I have a dream.
That's great.
Oh, dude, that'd be hilarious. What a twist. What a twist.
They did not. Can I wait. Can I tell you the best idea ever? Can I tell you the best idea ever?
Yeah.
And I will do this. I pitched this to Netflix, okay? So season 2. we're gonna hold on, we're gonna shoot a scene, okay? Like the scene in the kitchen, right? We'll shoot the scene in the kitchen. And then when we get it, we covered it, we're going to go, cut. Bring in the Indian actors. And then we're going to bring in Indian people to do the exact same scene in Indian. And then we're going to go, cut. Bring in the Mexican actors. And then we're going to do this same scene in Mexican, in Spanish. And then we're going to go, cut. Bring in the Russians. And we're going to do the whole shows, and we're going to release it in different languages with different actors all across the world at the same day.
Fantastic. Oh, how great the Indians would be in
Oh.
Free Bert. Oh, that's funny. Dude,
Yeah.
I want little Isla to travel through time.
She is so funny in real life. She is so funny
Yeah.
that all those scenes with her are like semi-improv because she'd read the script, she'd understand the script, but then she was like it was her first thing she's ever done.
Really?
She'd never acted in anything, she'd never auditioned anything. So like the first scene where she gives me the speech about fighting a bull,
Yeah.
she totally messed that up, but made it so much funnier because we're like, wait, you definitely run away from it. What are you talking about?
When you're dropping her off at school and you're like, I effing love you, and she's like, I effing love you. That's the kid that you want to drop off at school every day.
Oh, dude, that kid. When I saw her at the premiere, she came up and I have a great picture. She gave me the biggest hug.
Yeah, I think I
and
saw
she was
that.
like, she calls me Birdie Boy, and you want to know the worst is like when our last day of filming, she fell apart crying, and we were eating ice cream. We were doing a scene where we were eating ice cream, and she was crying before the scene. She goes, "You have to tell me our last take. You have to tell me our last take." And I was like, "I'm not going to tell you our last take because you'll cry throughout it." And she goes, "You have to tell me our last take. I want to know the last time I'm going to act with you." And I go, "I can't tell you." So right before the scene, I go, "Lilu, this is our last take." And throughout we have a shot of her trying to get through the scene, and she's sobbing, crying.
Aw. Poor kid. How old is she?
11.
That is great. My daughter's 13, and she's so mean. She used to be cute and cool like that. Now she's just flat out mean.
Oh, we're always in need of mean girls. She want to be in season 2.
Yeah, trust me. If you need somebody to give you the finger and call you fat nipples, she's your girl.
By the way, you saw season 1. Yeah, we're looking for that.
She is definitely available. All right, I'm looking forward to seeing you on Friday night. I'm going to be out there. Are we hanging out afterwards again, or what are we doing?
Yeah, of course. Benchmark Arena Friday night. I'll see everyone there. Get your tickets at burtburtburt.com so you avoid scalpers. And everyone, please tune into Freebird if you haven't seen it. It's enjoyable. You're gonna love it. It's 6 episodes. You can binge it in one night, or you can put a pin in it episode 4. Watch the other 2 the next night. But thank you, Cal. I love you guys.
Yeah, all right, buddy. We'll see you on Friday. Good job. There you
All
go.
right, thank you.
Bert Kreischer. Oh, it's abrupt. It is good. It is a good show, and I went into it in the beginning going not knowing what to expect, and I was like, I hope this is good for Bert's sake, and it's good and funny, and that kid that plays Isla is fantastic.
The guy that's in there, the surgeon, the doctor, who was in the Allstate commercials, I found out because I was looking at different stuff with the cast, whatever, that he was born in St. Charles, Illinois, where I grew up. And went to the same high school as me. I was like,
okay.
no. But, obviously much younger.
I'm dying to know who the guy that Bert talked to that I went to school with that works on the...
Oh, yeah.
What was it, Drew Barrymore or one of those shows?
Kelly Clarkson. Wasn't it?
Yeah, he was a chef or something. Or
Yeah, I'm dying to know who it was. I keep forgetting to ask him. Anyway, all right, we got to take a break now. We're running very late. Phone lines are opened up again if you want to get through. 800-771-1025. It's the Mike Calta Show. This is 1025 The Bone.
Hi, good morning, guys. I just wanted to call and quickly, I guess, first of all, thank you guys, because I honestly didn't even know who Bert Kreischer was, if not from the show. But hopefully he's listening. I wanted to say how much I loved his show. I heard you guys talk about it, and I happened to be off work that day, so I binged the whole 6 episodes.
Great.
I actually watched it with my son, who's 14, and it's funny because we have kind of that same relationship where we just joke around 100% of the time, like him and his daughter did on the show. And I just wanted, after I saw the show and how great it was, I started looking into him more after that, and definitely going to go start seeing him now and everything. So that's all I wanted to say. So thank you guys, and shout out to him. The show was awesome, and I can't wait for the next season.
Glad you found it. Nice. He's here on Friday at the Benchmark Arena. If you want to go see him do stand-up, we'll have tickets to give away for the rest of the week. He is here this Friday at the bench, as the kids like to call
Bert's
it.
super famous now.
Super
famous.
It's so funny to me. It's that in my head, from the first time I saw him, I thought he was one of the funniest people I've ever seen in my life. So he's always been very funny to me. But now to think that everybody knows who he is, it's like, I don't know, it just blows my mind.
So when I had seen him do stand up, and then he was on Last Comic, and I remember watching him going, I bet I'd be friends with that guy. Like if we knew each other, we'd be friends. And then I come to audition, and he's here.
He's there, yeah.
And remember they had him stay home the next day? They were like, it was very funny, but we want to make sure this guy's funny too, and it's not just Bert.
Yeah.
But then years later, whenever we did the St. Pete half marathon, I remember going over to the Vinoy, or was it the Vinoy? Wherever he was staying, and I go, Bert's famous. I go, there's people that aren't from here. There was like a family from Michigan, and they were like, oh my God, Bert Kreischer, this and that. And I go, he's like famous now.
Yeah, it's weird.
I mean, it's crazy.
I don't think of Bert as famous, but I know he is insanely famous.
Yeah.
I don't know. For some reason, my mind, I don't think that, but I realize there was a video of TMZ, he was walking through an airport, and he's getting just stopped every 15, 20 steps he takes.
Sure.
Well,
Somebody's
he's
stopping him.
He's doing NFL promos.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's next level stuff.
Yeah, John Malkovich, Denzel Washington, Bert Kreischer.
Somebody in a pitch meeting was like, "Hear me out, hear me out."
Yeah.
They're like, "We're going for Jason Bateman." No, hold on, we got just hear me out. I've told this before, but I feel like it's important to say it again. I remember when Bert lived in an apartment in L.A. and they had to have his upstairs bathroom be a closet because Bert had no closet. He had a pole in his shower upstairs, and he hung all his clothes on the shower. And Leanne had to work for the management company so that they get a discount on their rent. And now he's making $4 million in 4 days with Jelly Roll.
Yeah.
Buying people Rolexes, but not me.
And casually just mentioned, it's $4 million.
Yeah. Son of a bitch. John, good morning. You're on the Mike Calta Show. What's up, John?
Hey, Mike. Thanks for taking my call.
Yep.
Yeah, I got to just throw sort of a little different opinion on this immigration thing. Our country was founded on dissent. The Pilgrims came here because they weren't happy with their government. We fought a Revolutionary War to gain our freedom. We have a rich history of protest. The Million Man March, March on Washington, the Birmingham bus boycott. It's the most patriotic thing you can do is to voice dissent for something your government's doing that you don't think is just or right. And that's what these people are doing, and they do not deserve to be shot for it.
I agree with you 100%. I'm with you all the way up to the point where you should absolutely have the right to peacefully protest. It's the reason why we in this country, we're such a great country that we even give the hateful groups the ability to protest and have free speech. I'm all for it. But it's when you start involving yourself in arrest or in situations that involve the officers where you don't need to be is where you start getting into trouble. And that is where and again, this guy did not deserve to die. The other woman did not deserve to die, but the fact that they're involving themselves in these situations is putting them in harm's way. It's causing the problems.
I get that, but when we use language like that, we're sort of, and I don't want to use a term I hate, but victim blaming. It's the guy who shot them that carries the blame. I don't care.
But you're forgetting the guy who shot them is a guy who just didn't want to die. He's a guy who is also in fear for his life because he is doing a job that he was told to do, that he's being paid to do, that his government is telling him to do. Somebody else is interfering, and he doesn't want to die either. Nobody ever takes that into consideration.
I disagree with that position because I watched the video. She was turning her vehicle away from him. He was not in front of the car when he started firing. He was on the side of the car. He was just looking for an excuse. These guys are masked thugs who are not trained, and they're out here kidnapping brown people, stopping brown people in traffic, asking for papers just because they think they might be illegal with no probable cause, no warrants. And these people are shipped off to countries that we're paying to take them. Who knows what the conditions are that they're being sent to? There's no due process. They don't get to go in front of a judge to hear the evidence against them. It is anti-American what is going on, and it's going to get to the point where more violence is going to happen. We're on the verge of a civil war, and it's nothing to be flippant about. These are serious times.
I don't think anybody's being flippant about it, and I don't disagree with you at all. We are on the verge, and like Gio has pointed out several times, it's almost like they want it. It's almost like they're pushing this to happen.
The way I feel.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean,
listen,
this guy wants to be a dictator. This orange Jesus that we have in the White House wants to be a dictator.
But see, that's the problem right there. Is that right away you can't understand that some people would vote for that guy and like some of his policies yet not agree with everything that he says.
Right. I don't even care about his policies. He's a repugnant human being, and that's all I care about. I want my president to be inspirational and aspirational. He is neither of those things. He's not a good person.
Some people like that the president's an some of them for the first time in our lifetime, our president's an asshole. And we've never seen anything like it before, and we've seen him deal with other people. And I appreciate your call, sir. Thank you. I always say to my wife, I'm like, okay, well, let's just see what happens if he's an asshole for a little while and just see how it works out. You know what I mean? Like,
I get it. Some people enjoy that.
Yeah. Let's just see how it works out.
Yeah.
Granted, I'm on the first. We talked to Donald Trump Jr. one time on the show, and I said, did you ever think about just leaning over to your dad and going, hey, maybe ease up on the Twitter? Because remember when he used to go crazy on the Twitter? I go, and he said, listen, if you think that I could do that, then you don't know my dad and you don't know who he is. Because that is a guy that you cannot tell him to do anything. I think we all know that now.
Some people want to see him shake the fishbowl and everybody go crazy.
Listen, I don't know how many times I could say it. I don't believe that guy should be dead. I feel bad that woman was killed. I think that it's a terrible situation. I just think that they both should not have been in that situation. They could have been avoided. That is all I'm saying. Especially the woman. She didn't listen. She was out there agitating. This guy.
Yeah, I don't know. I could see argument for the one with the woman with the car.
Not necessarily her getting shot. I mean,
I can see the argument. I don't know. I agree with it, but I see the argument.
Yeah.
This one to me feels way different. I don't know. It seems like it's such a bad look.
It definitely is not a good look to have a second dead person.
It seems like a lot went wrong that didn't need to go wrong in that situation.
Yeah, I think sometimes people are, no matter how trained you are, people are acting out of fear.
It's like, and you can be for all this ICE stuff, and you can be for the administration, and still think, wow, that's really effed up what happened. Like, it's okay to think that way.
Yeah.
Some people think that they have to, be on one side or this side. You can still support all that, but then look at that situation and go, man, that's not right. They should be doing this differently.
rarely does anyone agree with everyone's politics wholeheartedly. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you can agree with some of Trump's politics and you can disagree with others. Just like with Biden, there's not one person that agrees with every single thing that he did.
Oh, there are though. There are crazy people that just no matter what, that's my guy, whatever. Yeah, it's the lesser of two evils. That's like whenever people are voting and they're like, I don't know, I don't really like this guy, but this guy's worse, you know. So I'm gonna go with this guy.
It's a couple of things that guy said is going to get worse.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to get worse.
Yeah.
I still say this is what these politicians want.
Yeah.
They want things to escalate. They want civil war. They want this because they're all profiting because of it. They're profiting politically. They're profiting their bank accounts. They enjoy this stuff. I really believe that.
It's frustrating. Mike Calta Show, good morning.
Good morning, Mike Calta. Your man, myth, and legend, Medicine Man. Was a couple of great events this weekend.
Yeah, I know. I don't know why people constantly have to send me pictures of you when they see you out and about. I'm sick of seeing your face.
There's nothing wrong with my face, dude. I mean, I'm cool, you know. I'm semi-famous like Bert Kreischer.
True or false? True
It
or
was
false?
a couple of awesome events I was at.
I know. I heard you were at a Toyota dealership trying to get me to buy you a car.
I was talking to some dudes that attracted my attention there, and I was riding my e-bike, you know, and it was kind of cool, talking to them, So it's just, I didn't talk to them. I didnn't mention Mike held one of me, like they're the ones that said that, like it would be cool,
All right, what other?
But being at the OCC for Hardwire, it was awesome with the Corn Tribute Band, Got the Life. They were amazing, and of course. The drummer from Slaughter, I think Galvin would have got a boner watching him play because he was freaking wild. Remind me of my old friend Steve Wackles, Dr. Kilgrim, started out with Sabotage.
Now wait a second. Who did the drummer from Slaughter play with?
He was playing with Slaughter.
I don't remember what he played with in the past, but he was awesome.
He went to Ferg's and saw Slaughter.
Oh, you saw Slaughter over there. Okay, I got you.
I didn't know there was a Korn cover band. I would have gone to see that.
Which, by the way, Medicine Man, if you realized whenever you were getting free beers over at Ferg's last time when Rap played, that was the same drummer.
He looked like the same drummer. I was high as a kite that night.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
he blew his mind.
Yeah.
All right,
and I had a blast.
Good.
And I had a boner. So
all right. How can you not like Medicine Man?
Yeah, dude.
He's like he's the best.
Mike Calta Show, hello.
Hey, good morning, everybody.
Hello, sir.
Hey, I wanted to talk on this taking things from hotels topic from a little bit back.
Sure.
I finally get a chance to call in. So my wife has a whole cabinet in our house dedicated to mini jars of honey and mini jams from all the resorts we go to.
Uh-huh.
And it gets out of hand. She almost brings like a special purse to breakfast and everything, and she just piles the food in, and it's like she's a klepto.
What will she do with those? They're just on display?
No, we bring them back. Mike, I've actually met you at the tailgate. My wife's French, and I was telling you about this trip to Switzerland.
Yes, I recall.
But yeah, so we've been to France, Turkey, Dubai, all these places, and he just collects them all because she feels that it's part of the package. So she brings home. She'll empty out all the stuff in the bathroom, and then the next day they'll fill it back up, and then she'll empty it back out again. And then by the end of the trip, she's made friends with that guy, so he's bringing her things of coffee.
Oh.
And
I'm not mad at her.
It's out of control.
Yeah, well, look,
I
she
mean,
knows how to
I
manipulate
commend her
the
on her
system.
efforts.
Yep, she's figured it out.
Enjoy a good grift.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Not
Of
even
course you
not
do.
even a grift if she's worked out a relationship.